unmute in 3 different places. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nerdy News. I'm glad you are here. We have a lot to talk about today. I swear, I was ready. I promise you, I am ready for this stream. Okay, I did a lot of prep for this stream, which is why I am just a touch late.
Sorry I'm late. Did you forget to set your alarm clock?
All right, that's why I'm just a little bit late, just a tad, because I did do some prep work for today. We have some stuff to talk about. I'm so excited for Nerdy News. I wanted to do this stream earlier today, but I got busy. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get busy doing something else. I was playing Animal Crossing. All right, I was playing Animal Crossing and listening to this really long video. And next thing I knew, I looked up and I was like, oh, I forgot to set up my stream. So I decided to push it to 6 o'clock. I got distracted playing Animal Crossing. All right. PlayStation State of Play just ended and it was mid as fuck. Well, that sucks. That sucks. I was muted. Yeah. I didn't watch State of Play. I mean, I know I'm a professional gamer, all right? I know. I mean, clearly I was playing Animal Crossing. So I know I'm a professional gamer, but I usually honestly when it comes to games, I look at what people are playing. And if it looks interesting, if it looks fun, then I'll give it a shot. So that's usually how I do video games. I forgot to get a water because I only have one. So this will just have to last the entire stream. I am, yeah. I'm totally a pro gamer. Yeah. I am. I'm a pro gamer. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows I'm a pro gamer. Everybody's out like waiting in line at the GameStops and the Walmarts and the Targets for their Switch 2. I don't know if I will. I didn't get a chance to pre-order it because truth be told, I completely forgot. So I didn't get to pre-order it, and I don't know if I want to go get a Switch 2. So not sure if I don't want to. Never pre-order. I love that you suppress your skills to make Disparu feel better. 100%. Yes, I do. I do, yeah. Absolutely. I absolutely suppress my skills just to make him feel better. Yeah. All right. Anywho, we are here. We're live. Okay. It's time to have some fun. It's time to talk about stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have like 8 things to talk about. So it could be a long stream. It could be a short stream. Just depends on how quickly I get through this stuff. I'm cold, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie. My house is cold. I like to keep it chilly because I like to walk around, in comfy, cozy clothes. But for whatever reason, my house is like extra cold today. I didn't change the temperature. I didn't do anything like that. It must just be me. I think it's just me. Because it's not any cooler outside or anything. Usually when it's cooler outside, that's when my house gets like really cold. Because I never really change the temperature, but I don't know. I don't know why it's like extra cold. Like seriously, my hands are like icicles. They're like popsicles. They're frozen. I don't know why. I'm just like super cold. Anywho, who's here in the chat? Sergeant, what's up? Hi, how's your spring going so far? It's going pretty good. Like the weather has been super nice. It hasn't been too hot, so I've been loving going outside. I'll be outdoors a lot next week, which will be awesome. So yeah, it's been going really well. I've been loving the weather so far. The weather so far has been awesome. It hasn't been too hot. Like I think the hottest it got this past May, I think, because we're just early June, was I think like maybe 102, but it didn't feel like 102. Didn't feel that way. But it's been like in the high 70s, 80s. Like it hasn't been that bad. So it's been nice. I like it. What's up, Anthony? How are you? Leon, looking forward to this. Well, awesome. Thank you for being here. Gas Station Burrito. What's up? Anthony, Ryan's wife still fighting with this guy? Yes, and it's not going very well for her. Spirit is here. What's up, Spirit? Richard, Neil, 2 penny puppet. Late. I was late. J.O., what's going on? After seeing the gameplay for Mario Kart World, I can safely say you and G&G will be happy with this game. I have been seeing like a few things on Twitter for like the gameplay. It looks pretty cool. There's this feature in the new Mario Kart game where you can be abducted by an alien flying saucer and fly around and like suck things up. I'm ready to suck. I want to it looks so cool. You could just be a flying saucer. I got super excited when I saw that, because I'm pretty sure that's like during like the free roam type thing that you can do that, because that can't be in the game. That can't be like in the actual game where you just like get abducted by a flying saucer. When I saw that, I was so excited. Let me see if I can find it so I can show you. I probably liked it. So I hate that like our likes are private now, but whatever. That's fine. I've been liking so many things now that they're private. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? Did I not like it? Oh my god, I did not like it. I thought I liked it. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't look at it on my desktop. I looked at it on my phone. And usually, like when I look at Twitter on my phone, I'm doing other things. So I'm just like scrolling. I don't really like things when I'm on my phone. It's usually only on my desktop. Let me see if maybe I bookmarked it. I bookmarked that. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. And I'm going to share it with you guys, because that was like the neatest thing. All right, we're going to talk about a few things today. Some things that are like really infuriating. Some things that are like super cute and heartwarming, and just some stuff, just some topics. Let me see. What do I call it? Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World. I'll just put Alien. Oh my gosh. Where's it? Aha! Here it is. Is this it? This has to be it. That's not it. Oh, it's right here. Look. Look, you get abducted, and then you can start sucking stuff up. You can abduct stuff. Isn't that cool? Why isn't it moving anymore? Because it's Twitter. That's why. Why is it stuck? There you go. Come on, I want to start sucking things up. That's me. It's stuck again. Oh, there it goes. I want to fly a UFO. Like, this is actually kind of cute. I'm actually pretty excited about that feature. It's probably like during roaming. It has to be on free roam, where you're just like driving around and you can do this. It's neat. I think it's neat. Here's a longer clip of it. Who else is here? Tara Crystal. Thoughts on that country song, "Waiting on a Woman," going through my head. I don't know what that country song. Maybe I do. I don't remember. What's up, Tony? Galford's dog. I think I said hello. How you doing? Johnny Dingus. What's up? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a great day. Steph 1v1 Gary. Gary's very busy. So I don't. What? Can you do this? This is cool. I like this. Gary is very busy. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to do that. I want to bring my Switch to his house. I think he probably has a Switch. Does he have a Switch? Yeah, he has a Switch. I'm gonna take my Switch to his house and we'll play Mario Kart. It's 85 in Cleveland. That's a nice day. Is it windy? Like 85 and windy is a nice day. A woman that likes the house chilly. I do. I like it cold. It's cold. 102? Yeah, it's not that bad. 102 isn't that bad. Because see, here's the thing. It was 102 and like windy. So like the wind made it tolerable. And it was also like kind of, there were clouds in the sky. So it was 102, cloudy, windy. It was actually a nice day. It wasn't too bad. Okay. It wasn't too bad. It's 90 in Houston. Yeah. What is it today? Let me check. Because it wasn't too bad when I went outside today. It was fine. Yeah, it's 91. It was 90. It's 91. It's nice and windy. Like, it's not bad. I'm used to this type of weather though. So I guarantee I'm used to it. Warren. Hello, Warren. All right. Phrasing. What did I say? Wording. That sounds awesome. See, that sounds awesome. What's up, Aldo's Journal? Matthew, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. All right. With 70% humidity, what's the humidity right now? It's not that bad. Let's see. It's 59%. It's not too bad. Feels nice. It feels it feels good, okay? It's not that bad. It feels good. I'm used to this weather. I'm really used to this weather, so it's not too bad. Did you guys see this? What do you got? Hold on. Let me pull up Savvy. Where's Savvy? There she is. Gosh, she tweets a lot. Oh, here it is. Speaking of Nintendo, what did she say? I said nothing. I don't know what I said. It's 90 in your apartment? Why is it 90? That sounds terrible. It's 90 outside, but inside it feels nice. You know, actually, before I get started, let me look at these. Spirian gifted a membership and became a member. Thank you, Spirian. And then Maximus with 99 cents. Thank you very much. Heath Nation, what's up? I'm ready to suck things up. Steph 2020. Oh, is that what I said? I'm talking about the flying saucer. I should tweet that out. And then Chick with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your super chats. Here's which Batman? We'll do this one. Here's Batman. Let me do this one too. And this one. We'll do this one too.
Hi.
I need to fix these clips. Why aren't they full screen anymore? They used to be. They used to be like take up the full. Now you can see like the bottom and the top. You can see my hands if I put them up. Is this one like that? You can see the top there. Why is it like, holy shit, I just pulled up. I accidentally hit the bottom of my computer. You can see all of the windows I have open. Holy crap. That's way too many. I need to hurry up and talk about this stuff so I can close it all out. Why does it look like that? This one doesn't look like that.
Black Snape moan.
Black Snape moan. That doesn't look like that. I don't know why it looks like that now. Did it change? When you updated, it changed? That sucks. That sucks that it changed like that. I hate that. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like that change. Now I have to like redo everything. I don't want to redo everything. That's annoying. I don't want to do that. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go here. There we go. I need to go here and then here. I got it. I needed to pull this up. Where is it at? Where'd it go? Here it is. Experian with a $4 super sticker. It's a lemon. Giving a baby lime a present. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. Here's a little laugh. I don't like that update. I don't like that update. Now I have to take all of these clips out and re-upload them. I don't want to do that. Dang it. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just delete them and add like brand new clips. I can do that. That's even more work. Like I'm gonna have to search for. I would rather do more work than take the clips that I already have and re-upload. I don't care. I don't care. Stop being a rampant slag. How dare
you rampant slag.
Hey, why do y'all want me to? Oh, I'm gonna play it again. The chat.
You rampant slag.
Did I get a Labubu since the last nerdy news? No, I will not get a Labubu. All right. In fact, I have to cut that out of last time. In fact, you know what? I have so many topics. We might get to one. Might get to one TikTok. Blah, blah, what is it called? TikTok talks topic. Jesus fuck. We might get to one, but I don't really. I have too many things that I want to talk about that like I didn't go on TikTok. There's some stuff that I want to talk about on TikTok, but maybe I'll save that for another stream. Not this one. But no, I haven't bought a Labubu. Those things are hard to get. I will not buy a Labubu. I probably can't even find one, to be honest. I won't be able to find it. Say it 5 times really fast. TikTok talks. I can't. Babe, nope. Won't be able to do it. Won't be able to do it. Drunk PO's in the chat. Where? Don't day. Oh, hi. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. I ordered Jay's coloring book. There he said hi again. His Achromatic Chronicles coloring book. I ordered it and I haven't gotten it yet. But when I get it, you know what I want to do, Jay? This is actually one of the topics that I want to talk to you guys about. Like, you know, in between actual topics, we talk about silly TikTok topics, was color talk. So yeah, I got his coloring books. When I get it, I'm gonna post some videos on TikTok for hashtag color talk. And see if I can get like a trendy video or something. So that way people will want to buy Jay's coloring book. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if they do. We'll see if it goes viral and takes off. But I figured out color talk. All right. I have figured out color talk. I know all of the stuff that they use. I know all the stuff they do. All I'm going to do is change out the coloring book that they use. So I'm very excited. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for Jay. What about water talk? I will never participate in water talk. You know, I'm mad that I introduced you guys to water talk. Dang it. Should never have introduced you guys to water talk because you guys y'all bring it up later on and I completely forgot about it. I told you TikTok talks is where I dump all of that information out on you so I don't have to think about it again. But then you guys bring it up. You bring it up. Oh, no, not ice talk. Nope, not ice talk. Look, I don't want to think about water talk or ice talk. You're a water talk. Oh my god, the fridge one. No, it's not fridge talk. It's fridge scaping. All right. That's what that was. That was fridge scaping. Did I walk into something weird? Hi, JB. How you doing? You missed those streams, huh? That's okay. If you miss TikTok talks, I do have I have something on my channel. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. Playlists. They're called playlists. I seriously had to go to my channel and look it up. I forgot what they were called. I have playlists for specifically made for TikTok talks. You could go and you can look at all the cringy crap that I find on YouTube or on TikTok. Okay. I was talking about something. Oh, I was talking about Nintendo. Did you guys see this? So Savvy tweeted this, and I was just like, well, at first, I'm going to say this. At first, I didn't see a problem with this because she's quote tweeting this right here. Mii's are now genderless on the Switch 2 with this photo. And at first I was like, well, they're technically not genderless. There's a boy and a girl, and there's only two, right? So there's clearly two genders or whatever. But then right here, underneath it, it says the style you select for your Mii might be reflected as a specific gender in some software. So it's like it's like a warning, like please be warned. Be warned. Because like my Mii kind of like looks like that. Well, not really. I made it look a little bit different, but you know, it's clearly a boy, it's clearly a girl. These are what the Mii's kind of look like. So I didn't really she has eyelashes, you know, he doesn't. Like it looks like he has bushy eyebrows, she has thin ones, long hair, short hair, dress, shirt, right? It looked fine. I was just like, I don't see what the big deal is until you read this at the bottom where it says the style you select for your Mii might be reflected as a specific gender in some software. Kind of like they're putting a soft warning label. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I'm just kind of like, well, there's clearly only two and it's clearly a boy and a girl. You know what I mean? But Savvy was just like, hold on. Because I don't think they're genderless. Now, but someone put here, for reference, this is the old Switch, which has genders, unlike the Switch 2. Nintendo caved to the DEI nonsense, pathetic. So the older Switch, like the original Switch, had male and female. Like that's what it looked like male and female. Whereas this one, they're using your Mii's, and it looks like a boy and a girl. So I didn't see the big deal. But what was a big deal was like this little soft sort of warning right here. You know, you might be reflected as a specific gender, so be warned, which was kind of dumb. But Savvy went in. Savvy said Nintendo is late to the party and once again listened to Nintendo of America for some weird reason. She has mentioned Nintendo of America before in the past and how Nintendo of America is very different than like Japan, because Nintendo of America does have like DEI and stuff like that. So she has spoken about Nintendo of America and she said it's kind of strange they listened to Nintendo of America for some strange reason. She said, I'm glad I didn't pre-order. This virtue signaling really has to stop. It does nothing for anyone. No one picks up a game specifically because of this. You're more likely to have people put it down though. So that was interesting. I'm not too sure. Like, I honestly not too sure how I feel about it. Like it's because to me, it's clearly a boy and a girl. I think that like it's just that soft warning, which is at the bottom. That's there for, you know, all the mentally ill people. They need that little soft warning right there. It is dumb. It is dumb that they had to include that. It is stupid that they didn't just put male and female like they should. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do y'all think? It's a me. It's a gender binary. I don't think it's binary though, because like it's clearly a boy and it's clearly a girl. And those are what the Mii's look like. I feel like if it was binary, I feel like they wouldn't have, or I don't think that they would have given the girl a dress. Like she's wearing a dress and not a shirt. You know? You know, what are the chances they will make a black Snape Labubu? 0% chance. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. It's dumb, but it's not that bad. Oh, yeah. I was thinking non-binary. Yes, that is binary. It's 2. Clearly 2. I don't know. My mind went straight to non-binary. Yes, binary. The normal one. I know. so used to talking about all this crap that my brain just didn't go to straight to like 2. Yeah, it's the normal one. There are 2, not a whole bunch. So non-binary is the purple hair one. I think Nintendo understands to use coded speak so as to not upset the Western audiences. Yeah. Says only in America. Elsewhere, it's still gender. Plus, this is for online games where someone who is non-binary could be playing. That's why they're doing this. Incorrect. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's just this doesn't need to be there. That's what I think. That doesn't need to be there. Just select your freaking me, and then you can style it up later. You can make it look different later. Just select your me. You know what I mean? Anyways, that was just something that I had seen before I started this. Boom, 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 boom. I am Labubu gendered. Are you evildoer? Oh, I hate. See, you guys keep bringing up Labubu. I hate. Now I hate the word Labubu. Watch. If I ever buy a Labubu, I'm just gonna put it in the back and not say shit. I'm just gonna have it back there. It's just gonna be there, and I won't say anything. All right, and I'll ignore anybody in chat who acknowledges my little Labubu. I don't like the me I selected. Fix it. I can't. By speaking of my background, I kind of want to change it up. I feel like it's way too cluttered. So I might change it. I'm gonna change this. It's way too cluttered. I need a yeah, it's super cluttered. I'm gonna change it up. Change it up. Mighty Ducks. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Now I hate the word Labubu. When did you like the word? I don't know. I don't know. I will not buy a bunch of Labubus. I don't even want to buy one. I'm going to transition the background. Yes, I am. All right, let's see. What do we have today? What else? Let me check and see if this hold on. Look, there's another reason why I wanted to go live like later on, okay? Because the trailer, let's see if it's out yet. It doesn't look like it's out yet. The trailer for Wicked is supposed to be out today, but I don't know the time. See, you will be changed. Wicked for Good trailer tonight, but like when? When is the trailer coming out? This is our first image of Elphaba and Glinda in the next Wicked movie. All right? Like y'all know I liked the Wicked movie. I didn't think it was bad. Do I like these two actresses? No. Do I like their portrayal of these characters? Yes. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see. Now, the Wicked for Good is the second half of the Broadway show, which is actually like the weaker half of the show. They added 2 new songs in specifically for what are their names? Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. So there's 2 brand new songs that I'm just I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy them. 10 o'clock? Is it really going to be 10 o'clock? Oh, I'm not going to stay live that long. There's no way. If it comes out while I'm live, then that's great. But if not, I'm not going to stay live just to do a reaction to Wicked. There's no way. But I think let me look. I thought that they put out. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh my god. Jonathan Bailey looks amazing. Whoops. Jonathan Bailey looks amazing. All right. So they put this out yesterday. Was it yesterday? Hold on, let me have to look at it again. Was it yesterday? Yeah, they put this out yesterday and they were like, "Wicked trailer tomorrow." I freaking hate the teaser to a teaser. Like, come on. Just put out the stupid trailer. The teaser. They put out like a photo, like a poster. The trailer's out in 2 days. And then the day before the trailer, they put out like a little teaser. The trailer's coming tomorrow. And the next day, they put out like a teaser trailer. You know, so it's like the poster to the teaser to the teaser trailer. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Just put out the stupid trailer. Anyways, this is the teaser that they put out yesterday. Look at his new outfit. It's quite colorful. I don't like the way Bach looks. I mean, he looks fine. All right. He looks fine. The hat is extremely gay. The hat looks stupid. The hat looks stupid, but it's kind of cool because, well, actually, you know what? This is very Tin Man-esque. I'm gonna spoil the movie for you, okay? I'm pretty sure I've spoiled this movie for you multiple times, anyways. Bach becomes the Tin Man on like accidentally, right? He accidentally becomes the Tin Man. So that's probably why his outfit is gray with his hat like this, even though the hat looks stupid and gay. But he becomes a Tin Man, so like you can kind of see the Tin Man-esque-ness of his outfit here. You can't stay long. You're gonna go to GameStop and pick up your Switch 2. Can you get me one? Can someone get me a Switch 2? So that's why he looks like that. And Fierro here, Mr. Fierro, he becomes the I won't spoil that. Oh, spoiler, not like I'm gonna watch. Well, he becomes the Scarecrow. So like they designed his outfit to like they designed his outfit to like look like the Scarecrow a little bit, but like, you know, he's a soldier, so they made it different. This bitch. She looks just like her mom did in the first movie. They did her hair like that. Her costume, though, this costume is straight out of the play. She's an even bigger bitch in the second half of the movie, by the way. I do not like this dress that they gave to Glinda. I wish it looked different. Don't like it. But whatever. Anywho, the trailer's supposed to come out later on. I'm looking forward to the trailer and seeing they're probably going to use the For Good song, but whatever. Wicked Witch in a wheelchair. Yes. She's supposed to walk in the second half of the show. However, the actress that they hired does not walk. She is wheelchair bound. So she's probably going to end up flying around in her wheelchair. I'm not even joking. Like, that's probably what they're going to do, because the actress said that, yes, Nessa Rose is supposed to walk, but they couldn't do that. So she wanted to do something that wasn't offensive. So I'm guessing she's going to be flying around in her wheelchair. I don't know how that's gonna look though. Oh my god. Can you imagine, like, seriously, and then Dorothy comes down while she's flying around in her wheelchair and kills her? Because that's what happens. It happens in the Broadway show. It's gonna happen in the movie. So you're telling me that she's gonna be flying around in her wheelchair and Dorothy is going to commit like an ableist crime. She's going to crush a girl in a wheelchair. That's what's going to happen. That's because they're not going to have her walk. Either that, or she's not going to fly in her wheelchair. She's just going to be flying around. I don't know. So, well, if she's not flying around in her wheelchair, then they're just going to have her fly like Elphaba, but Elphaba walks and she won't ever touch the ground. So then it doesn't make sense that Dorothy like would fall on her, because I would think that she'd be able to fly away, like move out of the way. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's going to be weird. Well, or CGI, but like she said that she didn't want to be offensive to the wheelchair community. Because here's what she's saying. She is very much aware that she has like that what's her name? Nessa Rose, that Nessa Rose walks in the show. So what, like when she saw her walk in the show, she was kind of like, oh, because she can't walk, right? Because it's magic. She has the magic shoes on, so she's able to walk. So because she doesn't want to do that and be offensive to the community, they said that they did something different and it's tasteful. So maybe she's able to fly, and then like when she's not flying, she's back in her wheelchair. I don't know. Yeah, the ruby slippers help her to walk. Cool. But apparently, yeah, she doesn't walk in this one. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. I think she's going to fly around in her wheelchair. I honestly think she's going to fly around in her wheelchair. That's what I think. Okay. What else do we have to talk about? Let's talk about the Fantastic Four. That'll be our first topic. We haven't even gotten into a topic today. We haven't even gotten into a topic. All right. Well, I mean, I guess the Nintendo thing was kind of a topic, but it wasn't anything that I pulled up to talk about. We still have 8 things to talk about today. We still have 8 things, and we're 40 minutes in. Tell me to stop talking and just to, discuss these topics that I have, because I did a lot of time, spacing everything out. We're going to talk about it now. Inspector Gadget. Who needs topics? I need topics. I never knew anything about Wicked until I rented the movie on demand. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was good. All right, let's see. 69. Let's go. If I share a window, no, I can't. Okay, we're gonna have to go do a lot of back and forth, because I have articles, but I want to also share audio on some of these things, and I can't do that if I share my entire window. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth. All right, the Fantastic Four First Steps introduces spoilers and new Epix tickets on sale trailer. Now, they Fantastic Four put out a new trailer today. It was a very boring trailer. Let's watch it. Okay, let's watch it.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
There's the Silver Surfer. There she is.
Whatever life throws at us.
It's already like kind of...
will face it together.
Look, there's their baby.
Johnny, now!
Did Pedro Pascal sounds funny, yelling that Johnny. Listen.
Johnny, now!
As a family.
It sounds like Sue Storm is the one giving the pep talk. She's the one giving the pep talk here.
Today, we are your defenders. The four of us will face the danger.
The four of us will face the danger. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was fun. There's Galactus. Here's another look at the Silver Surfer, or the female Silver Surfer. How does it look worse than Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer? Like, that one looked clean, crisp, amazing, like really good. This just doesn't look that way. It doesn't look good.
And we will protect you.
Is this guy good?
Look at it. I don't think it looks good. But it is just a trailer, all right? I'll give it a little bit of grace. It is just a trailer.
Is it clobbering time? Oh, yeah.
That sounded terrible. Is it clobbering time? Oh, yeah. No. No.
Time? Oh, yeah. Is it clobbering time? Oh, yeah.
I finally knocked it off the list.
List.
The new spacesuits.
I take back every single bad thing I've been saying about you. To myself. In private.
That was so emotionless. It was so emotionless there at the end. Like, I get it. The character of Reed Richards, but there is still a lot that Pedro Pascal can emote, you know?
Finally knocked it off the list.
Not just
List.
like, just stand there like, huh?
The new spacesuits.
I take back every single bad thing I've been saying about you. To myself. In private.
I don't know. I just think it's so bland. It's so boring. Is it clobbering time? Oh, yeah. Like, it's so boring. You already start off. I said this morning. Like, we start off with Sue Storm. It sounds like she is giving people a pep talk. Like, we're going to do this. Like the other three. It sounds like she's giving a pep talk to the other three. You know, we're going to do this. We're going to do this together as a family. Like, we can do this. Trying to motivate them, to encourage them. And then we get Pedro Pascal's speech. Like, we're the defenders of Earth. But who is he speaking to? He's speaking to an audience. He's not speaking to his family. I just, from what we can gather from everything that's been leaked out there, this is going to be this is going to be surrounding Sue Storm. Like, that's what this story is going to be. It's going to be surrounding Sue Storm. Sue Storm, Silver Surfer, they're going to save the day with the guys having relatively nothing to do. Like, that's pretty much what this movie is going to be. And it doesn't sound, and you know what? Trailer's supposed to get you like really excited. This does not excite me. It's not exciting. It's very boring. And if a trailer is supposed to pull me in, the only thing that gets me excited is the song. And the song, even the song itself is kind of cringy, kind of corny, but I don't mind that because of the time that it's set in. So I don't mind that song, but that's the only thing that adds any sort of like oomph or punch to this trailer.
As a family.
Like that's the only thing that I'm like, oh shoot, okay, cool. You know, like when they did the teaser and they had that song at the very end, that just made me think like, okay, something awesome is going to come in the next trailer. I can't wait for the next trailer. And then it's this trailer. And this trailer is very like, it's very safe. And I have a feeling that the movie itself too is going to be very safe and boring. Like this trailer is boring. If these are the best parts of the movie, possibly the best parts of the movie, it's very boring. It's going to be very boring and very safe. What else? Hold on. They had another thing. Let me get it. Yeah. They had another thing. They had another little trailer. They had another little trailer introducing the popcorn bucket. Okay, I'm going to say it. From the front, looks a little bit weird. But still, the eyes glow. It looks pretty dope. It's just the mouth part that looks kind of weird. But it is a popcorn bucket. So I'm not like expecting quality here.
Okay, we should eat.
I mean, that looks pretty cool. Just the trailer for the popcorn bucket gets me more excited for the popcorn bucket than the movie. Come on. Oh my goodness. Look, someone's hand. It's probably Sue's hand because she's pregnant. So she's got popcorn cravings. The eyes light up, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the trailer for the popcorn bucket got me more excited for the popcorn bucket than it did the movie. It's crazy that these popcorn buckets are meant to be like enticing people to come to the theater to watch the movies for the popcorn buckets, but whatever. Like that's crazy. It's sad, but that's what's happening right now. And the popcorn buckets, what is it called? Reseller community. because there is one, okay, is going to get their hands on this and probably try and resell it. Where's it at? Okay, now I can share my entire window because we've gotten through these trailers. So I don't need any more sound. Get out of here, Mickey. Disney Cruise Line. Yeah, Fantastic Four gets a giant size Galactus head popcorn bucket along with a Herbie, Fantastic Car, and more. And then these are them. This is what we get. This is actually kind of cool. Okay, the face looks a little bit weird, but you know what? These popcorn buckets are mass produced, but this one looks pretty cool. I don't mind it. It is limited stock, which kind of sucks. You can get it at AMC theaters. But it's pretty cool. I don't mind this popcorn bucket. I can see people having this in their background. And then there's the Fantastic Car, which is pretty dope. I like it when they bring out cars. They had, what is it? The Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts came out with that limousine popcorn bucket, and you can still find those. They're everywhere because nobody went and saw that movie and nobody bought the popcorn bucket. But the car is actually pretty cool. And then they have this Herbie, and he's the drink. You can get him as the drink. I think all three of these actually look pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. All three look cool. And I bet they're all going to be like $50, which is insane for a popcorn bucket, but they're probably going to be $50. Maybe 40. Between 40 and 50, okay? Between 40 and $50 is what I'm guessing these are going to cost. Especially like the car. This not so much. This is probably like maybe $20. But I bet you these are going to be pretty expensive. Look, listen, Galactus head and the Fantastic Car look pretty cool. They look cool. But more news came out, and I started laughing at this. I was like, come on, give me a break. Demand for Fantastic Four tickets is causing the theater websites and apps to crash. Dude, you know what? As soon as I read this, the first thing I did was go to my movie apps. All right, that is the first thing I did. And you know what I was able to find? Fantastic Four movie tickets. That was the first thing I was able to find because I was like, there is no way that this is causing websites and apps to crash. Like, where did you find that information? Where did you find that information? If I wanted to buy Fantastic Four movie tickets, I could have gotten them like right then and there. Okay, because I saw this and I immediately went to my phone. I was like, you liars. Which one person's app probably crashed because they needed to update it or something on their iPhone. And that's why they couldn't get tickets. And they're like, oh my God, my app is crashing. Because seriously, what demand? The movie, when does this movie come out? When does this movie come out? Hold on. It comes out July 25th. It's a month away. No, it's 2 months away. This is still 2 months away. This movie is 2 months away, and you're telling me that it's causing theater websites to apps to crash. Like, I wanted to reply back because I went to my app and I took screenshots of the movie theaters, and I was like, you freaking liars. Like, I went to different theaters, different times a day, and like it's nothing but blue stuff. Hold on, wait. Let me do this. It's nothing but blue. Like, seats are available. A lot of seats are available. And so someone put here, like, Cosmic Book News, what happened to all the Marvel fans, because apps are crashing. People can't wait to get their hands on these tickets. Why are you lying? The replies to this, though. This was such a great tweet. This was such a great tweet because it caused so much interaction. Me checking the listings for fully booked theaters. And it's like, this is terrible news. I just checked all the theaters. I live in NYC. Not a single theater is even at 10% sold. This is some Marvel propaganda. Press X to doubt. This guy looks like shit. Out of all of them, I think the Thing looks fine. Sure, Jan. In 2025, there's no technical reason why theater websites should crash due to high demand, as auto-scaling, load management tools, and optimization techniques were widely available. If there's a problem with load, it's the fault of their IT staff. It already looks woke. Amazing. I can buy tickets and even get whatever seat I want. Someone's just, oh wait, shit, I forgot. Hold on. Someone just posted, look, I can get whatever seats I want. Like, this was total bullshit. I was laughing so hard when I saw that. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with this nonsense. But yeah, they really want you. They really want to pretend that there's demand for the Fantastic Four tickets. They want you going there and purchasing your tickets right away. Just like, they're putting out that, look, it's a limited stock. Limited stock. Make sure you're at the theater first day to get your popcorn bucket if you really want this popcorn bucket, because there is limited stock. All the seats, whoops, wrong one. All the seats, all the websites are crashing because there's so much demand for these Fantastic Four movie tickets. So you better hurry up and buy yours now. Like, get out of here. Stop it. Stop it right now. If there is demand, I'm not seeing it because I can buy whatever ticket I want and get whatever seat I want. I do not think that there is that any apps are crashing or websites are crashing. I think that's a lie. I think one person, honestly, I honestly think that one person was just like, oh no. Look, I went to go and buy my tickets for Fantastic Four because they did put out that tickets are available, right? You can get your tickets today. Today was the day you can buy your tickets. Today was the day to go and buy your tickets. They put out, tickets available now, seats available now, trailer. And one person probably didn't update their app. And they were like, my app keeps crashing. Why does it keep crashing? And someone just assumed, oh, it's because everybody is buying the Fantastic Four movie tickets. That has to be the reason. Get out of here. There's no way. There's no demand. You can get whatever ticket you want. It's so dumb. Screen time. No. Shill time. Yes. How come you're not as skeptic about Superman's box office prediction? DC bias much? Because Superman ain't making squat. Let's talk about Superman because I have that up too. I'm biased. Oh, you see my background? DC bias? Dude, I am super skeptical. I am super skeptical of this box office prediction that they have out there because at max, they're saying 175 million opening weekend. Hold on. Let me get my, here it is. 175. Like, hold on, wait. I actually didn't pull that tab up. I need to pull that tab up. Opening weekend. When all of the opening weekends have been like the big ones have been Memorial Day weekend, right? With Mission Impossible, Lilo and Stitch, like those had huge opening weekends for Memorial Day. Like, granted, I will grant you this. Superman is incredibly well known. He's one of the most popular superheroes out there. And he's very recognizable. People might be interested in seeing what James Gunn DC will look like moving forward with this brand new Superman movie, his brand new take. So that might make people go to the theater out of curiosity. But at the same time, that's super high. That is really, really high. That is really high. Let me see. Where was it? Here it is. How do I get this ad out of here? Get out of here, ad. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, there's new footage. I forgot that there's new footage. So yeah, we might have to go down and then come back up. But yeah, this right here. DC bias staff? What? Listen. I want to like the Fantastic Four movie. But the trailers for Superman and Fantastic Four have been so fucking boring. They've been so boring. You know what trailer got me excited? Lilo and Stitch. And I did not like that movie. Like, it was fine. It was fine. But it made me more upset than excited. But that trailer got me to go to the movie theater because I was like, oh, shoot. You know what trailer's getting me excited? How to Train Your Dragon live action. That one's getting me excited. Dang it. Jurassic Park. The new Jurassic Park movie. It looks stupid, but I mean, it's the new Jurassic Park movie. I mean, you're not really expecting too much from that. They're leaning into the monster horror of the dinosaurs, which is pretty cool. So that's getting me excited. But the movies that need to do well, the movies that need to perform well, Fantastic Four and Superman are putting out boring fucking trailers. They're putting out boring trailers, and these movies need to do well. Anywho. Let's see. Gotta do this. I'm gonna share my entire window first, and then I'll reshare it when we have to watch some audio stuff. Pedro turns me off to anything he's in. Yeah, but he's got a lot of fangirls out there, like a stupid amount. See here, Superman predicted to open with 156 to 175 million during its opening domestic weekend. Domestic. Like, if it was worldwide, then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But this is just domestic. And if it does open to 156 to 175 million domestically, I will be shocked. I will eat my words and, eat my doubt and be like, well, shit, I was wrong. I will eat my skepticism, like, for sure, 100%, because I'm totally skeptical. I'm just like, can it do that well? Really? Are people that interested? Like, I understand that Superman is a popular superhero, well known around the world. People see this and they know what it is. But domestically, are people this invested? Or do people really want to see this movie? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I'm just like, will it do this well though? Does the cast and James Gunn have that pull to bring in an audience? Because so far these trailers that I've seen are boring. They haven't really gotten me excited to see it. If anything, the only character that I'm interested in seeing, the only character that has given me anything in these trailers is Nicholas Hoult, like Lex Luthor. I'm excited to see him. But I don't know. I don't know why I like the trailers haven't been very good for me. But the Hollywood Handle did report Superman's final runtime is 2 hours and 9 minutes. And this is after the Superman movie was cut by 30 minutes. An editor was fired and a tone overhauled after the test screening fallout. A lot of people believe that this is because there were too many jokes in this movie, and it was very James Gunny, so they had to like pull a lot of that humor out. But I don't mind, honestly, in a Superman movie. I don't mind too much humor. If it's way too much, like overboard, like a scene is not given time to breathe, like scenes are cut off by a joke, I don't like that. They do that way too often in Marvel. And they kind of started doing that a little bit. Actually, no, they started doing that way too much in Marvel and in movies in general. I feel like the scenes aren't given any time to breathe before cutting it off, before cutting these scenes off with a joke, and it undercuts the scene, so you don't end up taking it too seriously. So this runtime is after the movie was cut. And now, like yesterday and today, actually, yesterday and today, they put out some movie posters. Superman character movie poster highlights the Man of Steel's frenemies and enemies. I hate that they did that. They called it frenemies. Why are you doing that? It makes it sound so girly. I don't know. I don't like it. But yesterday they put out the heroes. They put out the hero posters. Someone just put them all together, and this is what they look like. Yeah, I don't. I want to see it all together. Give me the poster all together. Put it all together, because right now these don't look very good. I especially do not like how Hot Girl looks. Her costume is terrible. I think that Hot Girl in CW looks so much better. Her costume, her headpiece, everything, it looks so much better. She doesn't look good. Like these posters look so safe. That's the only word that I can use, is safe. They all look safe. These are safe posters, and they're boring. They're boring posters. They are boring posters. But they put out more posters today. Where's James Gunn? Actually, hold on. Maybe I can. They put out more posters. Are they here? Yeah. I would want, if you have the heroes posters looking like this, then to contrast that, let's make the villain posters or the frenemy posters look a little bit darker. But no, they look the same. Where are they at? Nope, that's not it. Right here. They look the same coloring. Oh my God, it's the girl with the cell phone. Let me go to James Gunn's thing, because he put them all out. Here they are. Superman's frenemies and enemies unite. This poster, like, he looks good. Can you imagine this poster, but like just a little bit darker? Like, just, I don't know. Just a little darker. Oh gosh. With all the brightness and the neon, it's honestly, it's reminding me a little bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Why is she here? It like especially with the pinks and the purples, doesn't it remind you a little bit of Guardians? Let me pull a Guardians poster. Hang on. What did the Guardians posters look like? Guardians of the Galaxy poster. There's that one. Open image, a new tab. Let me make this bigger. These, you can kind of see it, but kind of not. Kind of see it, kind of not. Is there a better one that I can pull up? Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Let me find it. I wanted the character posters. Oh, well, these are the only character. Well, you can kind of tell. But look at this. With the background, the coloring, it reminds me of a Guardians of the Galaxy poster. Hold on, let me pull these up. With the coloring in the background, doesn't it remind you of Guardians of the Galaxy with the pink and the purple? And then here are these character posters for Guardians. I don't know. It seems very safe. I'm still optimistic for this movie. So am I. I want both of these movies to be good. I want Fantastic Four. I want them to surprise me. Surprise me. Surprise me with good movies. Like, that's what I want. Surprise me with a good movie. I don't know. Like, if they, oh my goodness, you know what? If they have like the same background and then they have the like everybody together in the movie posters, we'll see. We'll see. But I don't particularly like them. I don't particularly like the posters. They're very underwhelming. And yesterday they put out like the heroes, right? They put out the heroes yesterday. James Gunn tweeted out the heroes. Our metahumans arrive this summer. Yay. Give me him doing something heroic. Like, show me something heroic. I don't know. Just fucking Crypto. I've heard a lot of people say that I don't know about the Superman movie, but I'm excited to see Crypto. You know what? Crypto does get his own poster, okay? Because Cosmo got his own poster for one of the Guardians movies. So of course Crypto gets his own poster. Cosmo got his own, Crypto got his own. Okay? James Gunn loves dogs. All right, hang on. I think I need to I need to let me stop sharing this because we have a couple of new footage, a couple of new things. This one is super quick. New footage from Superman featuring Rachel Brosnahan and Nathan Fillion. And she's making fun of his haircut. Let's listen. It's muted. Hold on. Okay.
That haircut should be against your vows.
That what? That what should be what?
That haircut should be against your vows.
That what? That what should be what?
She's making fun of his haircut. She's making fun of his haircut. It's funny because he has a bowl cut. It's funny because he has a bowl cut. And let me go to James Gunn because he put out, speaking of the bowl cut, we have a whole, what are these called? What are these called? I forgot what they're called. We have a whole little clip. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. Oh my god. We have a whole little clip, behind the scenes clip, talking about the bowl cut.
What I think we should do is bleach his sideburns so that he has to walk around in real life with just bleached sideburns.
I can hear you.
Really, I'm just making this movie as an excuse to give Nathan a bowl cut.
For our next number, gotta play a little song I wrote about love. And then they sing without an accent.
And then you see without an accent.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Yeah, much better shape than last time.
Bring it back to book up.
Yeah.
What was this? Hold on. Even this looks better. Like this haircut looks better than the bowl cut. They should have given him this one. Why didn't they go with this one? Thank you, a featurette. Oh my goodness. I couldn't think of it. A featurette. Thank you. Why didn't they give him this cut? I like this one better than the bowl cut. Oh well, that's okay.
Back to book up.
Yeah.
That haircut should be against your vows.
That what? That what should be what?
Yep. We have a featurette all about the bowl cut. My bowl brother for 20 years. It has to be a joke. Well, give me something about Guy Gardner, right? Give me something about Green Lantern. But no, let's make fun of his haircut. Let's make fun of his hair in the movie. Haha, because it's funny. I'm James Gunn. I'm totally funny. Haha. I want more of this. Where is it? I want more of this.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Good work.
How is Superman to work with?
He's fun.
Nice work, everybody. High fives. Cool. Cool. I did meet the monster, but I was careful. Plays. Well, you're doing great work today. Oh, it looks like they might be ready. Are you guys ready?
One step back.
Let's roll, please.
Ready and action!
That's what I want more of. Give me more of that. Give me more of Superman. Behind the scenes shooting Superman scenes. Give me more of that. Not let's make fun of Nathan Fillion's bowl cut because it's so funny. Haha, it's a bowl cut. No, give me more of this. Get me excited. Or give me something from Green Lantern. Give me something there. Not let's make fun of this character before people go and see him on screen and he's just a joke. You know what I mean? I because it's so cute. They start this off by how
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Good work.
How is Superman to work with?
How is Superman to work with? These are kids. They think he's Superman. He's really Superman. Look, I'm in a Superman movie with Superman. This is adorable. Give me more of this. This is amazing. These kids think that they're working with Superman. They're working with the real Superman. Granted, they're actors. They probably don't really think that. You know what I mean? But that's what this featurette is sort of implying. These kids are really excited because they're working with Superman. And it's totally awesome. This is a great featurette. I do not like this new one with Nathan Fillion because they're just making fun of his character before the movie's out. So people are just going to be making fun of his hair the whole time because James Gunn said it was okay that we make fun of his hair. So people are just going to make fun of his hair. It's dumb. It's so dumb. But there is one thing. Hold on. There is one thing that I do like that James Gunn did. Okay. So credit where credit is due. And I have to pull it up because I was sharing audio. Dang it. Oh no, Galford's dog. More Superman, less gun. That's what I want. More Superman, less gun. Apart from the first trailer, a few pictures, and this video. I've literally hated 90% of the marketing. The marketing is so weird. It's so weird for this movie. It's just not getting people it's probably it's probably getting people excited, but even me as a DC fan, I want to love this movie, but like I'm just like it's all about James Gunn. I'm trying to focus on Superman, and James Gunn's not giving like a really good trailer and all the featurettes aside from there's one where it shows David Cornsweet like becoming Superman, which is really cool. I liked that one. And then the one where he's with kids, all the other ones are like kind of boring. They're kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Just like the trailer. Been kind of boring. But this, I will give James Gunn this. All right. James Gunn shuts down Superman versus Fantastic Four rivalry talk, encourages positive instead of online fan wars. This is good. I will give him this though. Someone is this tweet? Is this a tweet? No, it's on Threads, of course, because yeah. Over on Threads, any word for your fellow July superhero movie, The Fantastic Four, James? People are once again pitting Marvel and DC against each other, with Superman and The Fantastic Four both releasing in July. And then James Gunn responded to that. They come out 2 weeks after us. There's room for us both. I love my friends at Marvel. You can find whatever discussions you'd want to find online. I'd focus on all the positivity around the films instead of getting sucked up in online fan wars. So that was pretty cool. Like he's not, feeding into that rivalry, that online, that fan discussion, pitting these two movies together. If anything, I would think that they would want to, I don't know, create some sort of like Fantastic Superman hashtag or something. I don't know. You would think that they would want to do something like that, right? Like go see Fantastic Four and Superman, hashtag Fantastic Superman or something like that. But it doesn't look like that's where this is going. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Who knows? But that's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool that he's not feeding into that, fan war. Marvel versus DC. There's room for everyone. And I agree. There is room for everyone. I hope both movies are good. Because that would be amazing. 2 really good superhero movies. That's what I want. Fantastic Four and Superman. Fantastic Superman. I don't like it. Can't work. It could work. Nah. Who else is being positive? Tom Cruise. Fans are going to do that anyways. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Playing into the rivalry would be good marketing. I don't think so. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be. I do not. Nope. I do not think it would be. Steph with her off-brand Netflix hat. Sir, this is a Meta PC hat. All right? This is a Meta PC hat. I have a Meta PC commercial. Kind of. I filmed one. Oh, hold on. Wait, I did film one. Let me see if I can find it. This is a Meta PC hat. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I think I did. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I'm adding it to the thing. You brought it up. I'm going to play it. Once it uploads, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play the ad. Because I made one. It's really short. You guys you don't mind it, right? It's meant to go. So I made this and it's meant to go like in the middle of a video or something. And I think I've used it in maybe 2 videos. I think this is the right one. But yeah. I'm gonna play it because you're making fun of my Meta PC hat. Hey, editing Steph here. You know this hat that I'm always wearing? This is a Meta PC hat. If you guys are in the market for a custom PC, a laptop, or really any accessories, such as monitors, keyboards, headsets, stream decks, consider Meta PC. Meta PCs is a PC company that builds award-winning custom PCs for gamers, enthusiasts, and professionals. They strive to offer every individual customer the best PC experience from start to finish. And no, I'm not just trying to sell you a computer. I actually own and use a Meta PC every single day. And I can tell you that it is the best system that I've ever owned. So if you're in the market for a new computer or accessories, check out Meta PC and use the code MyNerdyHome for a discount. Link will be in the description. Now back to the video. Ah, see, I made it. Well, there you go. There's my knockoff Netflix hat. It's a Meta PC hat. When editing Steph tries to scare us, I know. Yeah. Yep. I need to buy another Meta PC. I want one. I want another one. Yeah. I want a different one. I want to pick out my colors and everything. All right. Well, there you go. There was my quick ad that goes in my videos. That's what I use. That's what I put in my videos. Sometimes. I don't do it all the time. Sometimes. Especially if it's a long video, I'll put one in there. You know what I need? I need a new laptop. That's what I need. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. He's doing something again. Tom Cruise, dude, he really, really wants theaters to do well. He wants movies to come back. All right. He wants movies to come back. Let's see. Tom Cruise. There it is. So Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning rules the China box office, especially on IMAX. Yeah, especially on IMAX. We are particularly encouraged by the great IMAX results in China, which bodes well for many in Hollywood tentpoles set to release there in the weeks ahead. So he's ruling the China box office. They set a new domestic milestone record. The movie's worldwide has come to 356 million. However, unfortunately, their budget was pretty hefty. They had a hefty production budget, estimated to be $400 million. So while it's successful for a Mission Impossible movie, for like the movie franchise, unfortunately, it's probably not. It's not going to break even. It's not going to get close. They are going to lose money on this. But Tom Cruise is still, you know what? He's still out here supporting other people, because he put this one out. He put this tweet out today. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, a weekend of action on the big screen, promoting Mission Impossible as well as Ballerina. And Ballerina said, yeah, we're thinking movies are back. He's really helping movie theaters right now, which is pretty cool to see. You know, he's not just promoting his movie anymore. He's trying to do Ballerina as well. So that's actually pretty dope. I like seeing that. I love that Tom Cruise, he has so much like love for movies and movie making that he's just like, let me do this one. I'm going to put this tweet out. Go and see Ballerina too. You know, it's not just because, yes, his movie is doing great for, you know, considering like the Mission Impossible franchise. It's like the best one so far, as far as box office wise. And Ballerina is coming out, and that's competition for his movie. And he's just like, go and see them both. Go see Ballerina. Make it an action-packed weekend. He just wants people at the movie theater. He wants people at the movie theater. He wants people. He doesn't want to see movie theaters shut down, because unfortunately, like, people aren't going because of streaming, because they'd rather wait for it to be on streaming, and just people aren't going to the movie theaters anymore, which is sad. I love going to the movies. That used to be my weekend thing, was to go see whatever new movie was coming out. That used to be like my weekend. I loved going to the movies, and I still do. I still love going to the movies. It's just more often than not, I'm upset or disappointed with whatever movie I went to go and see. Like Mickey 17, dude, I was so excited because that was something like really cool and different. And then, oh man, I was so upset. But when there are like, you know, shining stars out there, then I'm super happy coming out of the theater. Even if it's something a movie that like someone else doesn't like, but I like it, I'm just like, yeah, it was good. You know, it's a good movie going experience because I love going to movies. I love going to movies. And I like that he's supporting, even though they're competition for him, even though it's competition for him, doesn't matter. He's a fan of the movies. He's a fan of going to the movies, so he's gonna support it, which is cool. It's cool. Anna de Armas the movie. Are you guys gonna go and see Ballerina? I haven't really been like keeping up with any of the like the marketing trailers and stuff for Ballerina. So I would probably be going in there blind to watch that movie. Let me find the tweet that I put out about Keanu Reeves. Because I saw this the other day and I was like, holy shit, this is actually pretty cool. Where's the Keanu Reeves one? Keanu Reeves. There it is. No. I remember when Matinee was 4 and now it's 12. I don't remember when Matinee was. You know what I remember? I remember the dollar theaters. Did you guys have dollar theater? I remember the dollar theater. Now it's like the dollar theater is now a, what do you call them? A draft house. Like they converted one of the dollar. We had 2 of them here. One of them is now a draft house theater. The other one is a Cinemark, which it's a very small Cinemark too, because we don't have Cinemarks here because we have like a local theater chain that is so funny because I can't remember what stream I was on, but I can't remember what stream I was on. This was years ago too. This was years ago. We were talking about like our favorite movie theaters, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this one. And everybody on the panel was like, what theater? I was like, you guys don't have Santico theaters? They're like, what is that theater? I didn't realize it was a local theater. It's a local chain. I had no idea. I thought that these were everywhere and they weren't. Apparently they weren't. That's when I figured that out. I was like, oh. But yeah, I remember the dollar theater. Those were cool. Every time, like when a movie came out and I didn't want to see it right away, but I still wanted to go to the movies, I would wait until it was at the dollar theater and I would just go and watch it there. Like, I was like, I don't need to see this right away. I'll just wait for it to be at the dollar theater. Now it's like, I don't want to see it right away. I'll just wait for it to be on streaming. I don't know if I'm going to go see Ballerina. I need to look it up. I need to look up some trailers and see if I want to go and see it. But I saw this the other day and I thought this was cool. It's about Keanu Reeves. Check this out.
When you see Keanu in pain on screen, it's probably for real.
His knee doesn't work, his right shoulder doesn't work, and his neck has a fusion. So when you see John Wick limping, that's Keanu limping.
Chad told Keanu early on, I'm going to push you past your comfort zone. And Keanu was like, do it. But Keanu would never, ever, 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 ever in a million years tap out.
Especially you see Keanu walk on set. He barely move. He's got his head down. He's just looks like he's been beat to shit for the.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The dedication of this man. Dedication of Keanu Reeves.
Last 2 months because he has.
I guess we can start here and then there. In the training room, I got so used to 4 months of him collapsing on the ground, coughing for 10 minutes straight. It sounds like he's gonna die between every take of rehearsal.
He would go in the bathroom, come back out, white face, and just be like, all right, what's next? Where are we going? That's
crazy. The dedication of Keanu Reeves. Like next to Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves. Still a movie star. With like a tragic backstory, you know, and zero controversy, just like the most down-to-earth actor. You never really hear anything bad about Keanu Reeves. Everybody has nothing but nice things to say about this guy. And the dedication that he put into the John Wick franchise is incredible. So, and like, I didn't think that Keanu Reeves was going to be in the ballerina movie. I thought that it was announced that he wasn't going to appear in that movie, but apparently he is. How much is like how much screen time? I don't know. No clue. He could just like be in there for a quick scene or just come in at the beginning or the end or something like that. That is pretty cool. They should do a movie together. Can you? That would be a huge movie. They should do a movie. They should do a movie together. He is a legend. I like that. A fusion is nothing to the one. It's a wonder Keanu doesn't want to do action movies anymore. Yeah. I can't remember what interview it was, but like they asked him, was it an interview? I think it was an interview, of course, but I can't remember like where specifically he was. Was it like a sit down interview or was it like a red carpet interview? I don't remember. But someone asked him like, would you ever do another John Wick movie? And he's like, I would love to, but my knees are telling me no. My knees are telling me no. And like, I was like, oh, come on, Keanu, come on, you can do it. And then seeing this video, I'm like, maybe he can't do it. Like the dude isn't he like 60? How old is Keanu Reeves? Hold on, let me look. Keanu Reeves age. He's 60. He's 60. We are asking so much of this man. We are asking so much of this man. He's coughing, passing out, knees are shot, limping, just completely putting his body through everything. And we're like, just one more John Wick movie. You can do it, Keanu. I feel terrible. You can do it. The man is 60 years old. Well, you know what? Tom Cruise. Okay, right underneath it says Tom Cruise's age. He's 62. Okay, Tom Cruise is 62 and he's still going. Stop it. Yeah, 4 motorcycle crashes. Yes. Tom Cruise is 62? Dude. Look at his face. He can't be 62. There's no way. Hold on. Tom Cruise. This man, you're telling me this man is 62. Stop it right now. You stop it right now. This man is not 6. He does not look 62. I think he had some work done. I'm telling you, what did he take? There's no way he's 60. He doesn't even have wrinkles on his neck. Come on. Or on his chest. There's no way this man is 62. Well, like even Keanu Reeves doesn't look 60. Keanu Reeves is a vampire. Have you guys seen that theory that Keanu Reeves is a vampire? Now, looking at that video, I don't think he's a vampire, but hold on, wait. Keanu Reeves. This man does not look 60. Is this a current one? Is that a current picture of him? Where's a current picture of him? Didn't he like just barely get married or something like that too? Or did he not get married? I don't remember. Because he was single for a very long time because like didn't his oh man, so I say it's tragic because it is tragic. Like his baby died and then his partner died, or his wife. Was she his wife or his girlfriend? I don't remember. His like best friend died. Like he has such a tragic past. See, even Keanu, dude, he does not look 60. It was his wife. A vampire. He walks like a mummy. Keanu has Japanese in his bloodline. Oh, that could explain it then. That could explain, because look at this man. He did not look 60 years old. You can still do it. You can still do it. But Tom Cruise, I'm convinced that Tom Cruise had some work done. Hold on. I'm going to tell you why. We're going off topic here. I have so much more to talk about, and we're going off topic because I want to show you Tom Cruise face surgery. Hold on, wait. There was a time he was like, here it is. Here it is. He was still puffy. Everybody was like, what's wrong with Tom Cruise's face? What is wrong with his face? Everybody was wondering it. Like, what's going on with Tom Cruise's face? There's two pictures. I'll show you this one first. He was at a game. I don't remember what game it was, but he was at a game and people were noticing his face. Like, what happened to Tom Cruise's face? Is this one right here. This photo. This one. And people were suspecting that he was still swollen from surgery because he got cosmetic work done. And he might have, because this man does not look 62 years old. All right? He does not look 62 years old. But yeah, people saw this and they were like, no, he got like a facelift or what do they call it? Like a face, can't remember this procedure that they do. It's like a face resurfacing thing. I don't know. But he does not look 62, right? The man did something to his face. There was this picture too. Hold on. Open image and you can. Usually when people are still swollen, they look really weird. So here's this one. You know, look a little weird. He got a little like push up from the side. You can tell how he smiles. It's like pulled. It's a little pulled here because the skin hasn't really settled yet. And he's still a little poofy. At least that he didn't rearrange his face till he was unidentifiable. Oh my gosh. I was looking at that word like, what is that word? That's true. That is very true. You are 100% correct. Correct. Ryan's gray hair with a 199. Thank you. Spirit for $5. Where do you like to sit in the theater? I like the back seats. I do not like the back seats. I like to sit in the middle of the theater, like right in the center. That's where I like to sit, in the middle, in the center. That's my spot. That's my favorite spot. Justin Martin's for 10. What would your ideal Superman plotline be right now? I honestly don't have one. To be quite honest, I don't have one. I don't have an ideal Superman plot. I just want it to be good. All right. What else? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have to talk about? Because we have more stuff to talk about. Okay, I got rid of, look at that. I got rid of 2 windows so far. We have 5 left. All right, let's talk about Sesame Street. You want to talk about Sesame Street? We're going to talk about Sesame Street. Republicans push to defund PBS after Sesame Street Pride Month post grooming children on America's taxpayer dime. It's June. It is Men's Mental Health Month. But other people seem to think that it is Pride Month. So PBS stands accused of grooming children after Sesame Street, one of the nonprofit TV network's premier programs, shared a social media post hailing the LGBTQ Pride Month that drew immediate response. And this is what they put out. Sesame Street. On our street, everyone is welcome. Together, let's build a world where every person and family feels loved and respected for who they are. Happy Pride Month. This isn't the first time that Sesame Street has done this, by the way. They've done this plenty of times. But this isn't like the only thing that they did. This isn't the only, because to accompany this or alongside this, people were already like kind of upset because of, hold on, I have to remove that because I need to. Really quickly, let's look at some reactions to this post, by the way. Sickening, You just made the list. Fucking retards. Oh, that's the retard finder. Grums. Here's Grums. This should not be promoted to kids, especially when there are so many instant diagnoses for gender dysphoria that are driven more by profit and Munchausen by proxy than actual science. And now there's actually something called Munchausen's by internet or something like that. Munchausen's by, oh man, what is it called? By like social media. It's basically the kids spend so much time on social media that they're influenced and think that they are something that they are not. So it's something different now. There's something new that's coming out there. Kata, why do kids need to know about sex, let alone gay sex? Viva Afraid. This is grooming. This is criminal. This is perversion. Libs of TikTok, just call some groomers. Here's Ollie London. This is a TV show aimed at kids. You should not be pushing any messaging like this. It's wrong. Kids don't care about sexual preference. Only perverts and pedophiles are talking to children about sex. Here's Hakeem. Targeting kids with this is evil. It's sickening. So people are really upset that they put this out because this is a kids show. Why are we focusing on Pride Month? But that's not all. And I have to share my screen differently because we have to share sound on this. Unfortunately, we have to share sound on this. Right here. Sesame Street is grooming our children and we're paying for it with our tax dollars. This is freaking sickening to watch. Time to defund PBS. What happened on Sesame Street the other day? Let's watch. Ah, crap. I keep doing that.
It's time to finally unveil Alan's monster makeover!
Wow, it's uncanny. Ellen.
This is who was on Sesame Street, a show that is watched by children.
Look just like Jonathan Van Ness.
Cookie Monster Cookie. That is Jonathan Van Ness.
Elmo, Cookie, are you ready to see my monster piece?
Are you ready to see my monster piece? This is a show for children.
Ready, Jonathan!
Mama Bear, some runway music, please. People and monsters alike, a round of applause for the Not Too Late Show's newest monster, Alan. Ta-da! Alan Monster is...
Now, look, nobody's saying that these people don't exist. We're not trying to erase these people, but this is a children's show. This is a show for kids, and kids don't need to be exposed to this type of thing, okay? Like, I wasn't exposed to any of this when I was younger. We learn it in our own time, and forcing this type of thing onto children is just ridiculous.
Wearing the latest in high monster fashion with a set of sleek horns, fluffy, fuzzy fur, all topped off with a monster honker.
It's time to...
So yeah, this is why people are upset. Like, it's not just the post, it's the guests, and Sesame Street just being so blatant with this. Hold on, let me bring this back. So on both X and Instagram, Sesame Street shared this graphic of multicolored puppets reaching out so they resembled the color of the LGBTQ pride flag. Here's some more reactions to it. PBS is shamelessly grooming our children while collecting taxpayer dollars. This is evil and should infuriate every parent in America. Defund. Mike Lee, federal funds aren't for grooming through Sesame Street characters or otherwise. Defund PBS. PBS is grooming children on America's taxpayer dime. This is unacceptable. Congress must defund them and hold these executives accountable. So, excuse me. So yeah, this is nothing new for Sesame Street. Like, they've been able to get away with this, and hopefully this is the last time they'll be able to get away with stuff like this because it's just disgusting. is nasty. Where's hold on, I was trying to find something. I thought it was below this tweet. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. But yeah, this isn't the first time that they've used Sesame Street to push a certain message. It's just ridiculous. It's just in a children's show. Cookie Monster is gay now? No, he's not. Is he really? Tell me you're lying. It is disgusting. That was something small. Let's go with but okay. There is something else happening though. There is something else happening. Hopefully they take care of that. But something funny, I don't want to say something funny, but interesting. Something interesting is going on. Hold on. Let me try and get rid of all of these ads really quickly. All right. Now, do you guys think? Ouch. I'm getting ad spam. I am getting ad spam. Do you guys think that woke is officially dead? Do you guys think woke is officially dead? I'm gonna have to go back and forth because I want to share Windows and sound. You can't share Windows and sound. It's so freaking annoying. But remember when companies, Pride Month came, June came, and companies used to pander to woke, pander to the wokeness, pander to the LGBTQ. It's not happening this month. Here's 2024. Look at everybody. Look at all these people who changed it. 2025. That's interesting. I have to share this because I have to share sound now. Annoying. And then we had Asmon Gold. Asmon Gold sharing this clip as well.
No change.
He's looking to see if companies are pandering to woke this year.
Microsoft? No change. Xbox? No change.
Well, Xbox did change it. Xbox did change it. But he's looking to see, usually once the clock hits midnight on June 1st, everybody changes their logos.
Change. Disney. No change. Target. No change.
Speaking of Target, remember last year? Hold on. Here it is. I have to share my windows now. Jesus. Dang it. Remember last year when Target put out this whole line? Target made its move, given the scale backlash, billions of dollars in revenue the company costs. Hold on. They had trans themed products. That's what they had. Last year, Target stocked trans themed products. Remember that? Trans witches for abortion. They hired like this whole artist, this artist to design this trans collection. We Belong Everywhere. It was this whole collection, and it could be found in the kids section. They had that what was it? Oh my god, they had that bathing suit. That went completely viral. what was that bathing suit called? It was like a bathing suit for trans, wasn't it? Like a trans bathing suit or something. That went completely viral and people were so upset over it. Target that everybody like boycotted because of their Target collection. Target loses $9 billion in a week following a boycott over the LGBTQ friendly kids clothing. It was a bikini with a pouch. Was it a bikini with a pouch? They had that trans bathing suit. Well, this year, it's interesting because this year looks like Target learned their lesson from all the Pride merchandise last year. Nothing but USA apparel getting ready for Independence Day. And I'm not playing any sound here because there's really no sound, but you can't find anything. Getting ready for Independence Day. Last year, this whole section was full of Pride merchandise. Of trans Pride merchandise, actually. And now this year, what is it? Getting ready for the 4th of July, nothing but America. Here's another thing. Target opts out of Pride Month and replaces its Pride collection with an America First summer display ahead of the 4th of July, ahead of Independence Day. Target also recently scrapped its DEI program. So this is what you find at Target now. After that $9 billion loss because of the boycott last year, Target said, nope, we're not doing that this year. I have to share sound on this. Hold on. I have to share sound on this one. Because here's Benny Johnson.
What's up, guys? It's June 2nd, a couple days into Pride Month. We are here at our local Target in Tampa, Florida, where we went thermonuclear viral last year by exposing the satanic groomer display targeted at children in this location. There was a major
Yeah, this was last year. This was just last year. The Pride groomer display.
There was a major backlash at the time, and Target ended up actually removing a lot of these items from their floor in a humiliation for the entire brand. But we're back.
Fucking Alex Stein, dude. He put on the bathing suit. But this is the bathing suit. Tuck-friendly construction. Extra crotch coverage. This was the viral bathing suit that just, I mean, the whole thing was disgusting and pandering. And should not and does not belong in a children's section. But this was the children's bathing suit, a tuck-friendly construction child's bathing suit. And they had an adult one too, because that's the one that Alex Stein was putting on.
A humiliation for the entire brand. But we're back to check and see what kind of a display they have this year, since so much has changed culturally. Will they still be on the groomer, satanic, gender-bending, trans timeline? First Target going to change? We've heard some interesting reports. Let's go find out.
Yeah, fireworks. That's a good start. And then what is this? Right at the front of the store is a Coastal Classics American Summer display featuring this family.
Impressive. Very nice.
This is remarkable. I can't believe it's real.
Yeah, last year when you walked in, the display was Pride. The display was Pride.
This was where the degenerate groomer display was last year, and now it's been replaced by a father and a son wearing patriotic ensemble. This is crazy. Red, white, and blue, star-spangled banner. Gone are the satanic items, and in are the American flag vintage threads. And now we're just kind of walking around seeing, maybe can we find something? Well, we might have some Lizzo body positivity here. You're seeing anything like it? I just can't believe it. Again, all of this was the Pride groomer display, and now it's been replaced with a MAGA display. So I don't know if Joanna Gaines went and made a couple phone calls or what, but there's no groom.
That's pretty impressive, honestly. That's pretty impressive. But there are people that are upset about it, right? There are people that are upset about it. Let's listen to this lady who's having a meltdown at Target. Says leftist woman is mad Target doesn't have pride gear to indoctrinate children into her gender ideology. Her complaint is actually great news for children all over America, and many companies are thankfully following Target's example. Let's listen to her.
Happy Pride Month. In my Target that used to have the Pride section, it's now all USA. Yay.
What is that? Yay. You don't like living in the USA? No? You should leave if you don't like it here.
It's an American summer, except for tourism, because tourism's down because no one wants to come here. USA, woo! And honestly, my dad serves the military, and I'd love to be really proud of this nation, but it's hard to be proud of it under.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Wow. That makes it even worse that she cannot be proud to live in a country that her father fought for. That makes it even worse. To have no pride in your country when your father joined the military to protect you and this country. That makes it even worse. Oh, wow.
For Donald Trump. But hey, while you're here, pick up a USA bikini. Why not? Yeah, Target's really taken this anti-DEI thing to another level. Happy Pride.
You know what? I think I will go and pick up some American First merch. I think I will go and pick up some American Summer merch because I'm a proud American and I love living in America. And if she doesn't like living in America, she should go somewhere else. All right? Just go somewhere else. I can't stand people like this that hate their country. They have no pride in their country and where they live just because they don't like one fucking person. It's so stupid. Where was the other one? Oh. I need to show you something. Hold on. Hold on. So Pride put this out. You know that the picture that I showed you at the very beginning of this little topic. Hold on. This picture, right? This picture. Because Sean from Think Before You Sleep, he was like, is this true? And he put this out. And what happens? Pride put this out. We see you. Oh no. What are you going to do? Oh, what are you going to do? We see you, corporations. You have no power here, sir. You have no power here. It looks like we had all of the power. All right. The American people who are frustrated and completely done with all of this bullshit had the purchasing power. And it looks like you have no power. The little power that you thought you have is gone. All right. You have no power here. They're like, fucking, we see you. That's so stupid. And then they turned off the replies. Only accounts that Pride follows can reply. And there's two. There's two. And one of them doesn't even agree with them. They're like, I hate rainbow capitalism. They don't even agree. They're like, I don't care. Whatever. I hate rainbow capitalism. But yeah, cowards. This person says cowards, all of them. No, you're a coward. This person is a coward because they don't let people reply. You know why? Because they know they have no power. They know that people are frustrated with them. They know that people are done with this and that they would get crushed in the replies. So they closed them out. But there are some people who are upset. Okay, there's another. This is so sad and pathetic. And, you can't help but kind of feel sorry for them. Target recently shut down their DEI program. And there was a tiny little protest. There's a tiny little protest at a Target. It was an itty bitty protest at a Target. Let's look at. It says shame on Target for cutting DEI.
Shame on Target.
Shame on whoever brought your children here. Oh my god. This is like a sad parade. This is a very sad parade. Is that it? Was that the whole protest? How many people was that? This is 4. That's a child. I'm not counting the child. Shame on whoever brought their children. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 13. Like 13 people? 13 people. That's it. You know what, Target? You did the right thing because you were pandering to these 13 people. That's who you were pandering to. 13 people. These 13 people aren't going to make a difference. Like, I'm sorry. It's not the people that you should be pandering to. All right? These 13 people aren't going to make a difference. You know who will make a difference? Are trying to find it. Trying to find it. Am I still sharing it? I am. Stop. Trying to find it. Where is it? It's these people. It's these. Just the regular American public. Because if you don't pander, if you don't advertise to the regular American public, things happen. You end up losing $9 billion in a week. But some companies are putting some pride stuff out there. All right. I won't say that none of them are doing it because there are some. But it's not going very well. It's still not going very well for that company. Because it's so fucking cringe. Walmart's Pride clothing is so cringe. A woman says it makes her not want to be gay anymore. So I have to share the audio on this. So some companies are here's this one. Yeah. So some companies are doing it. Walmart's still doing it. Walmart still got their Pride merch, but this Pride merch is the cringiest Pride merch I've ever seen. Cringy, lazy. A lesbian says she doesn't want to be gay anymore after Walmart released its new Pride Month shirts, including a Homo Estos t-shirt. Look at this.
Not even gonna lie to y'all, Walmart really making me not even want to be gay no more.
It says Homo Estos. Taz, did I see something that said Homo Estos? It says Homo Estos. Oh my gosh. Look at the lesbian. Cute, gay, ready to slay. What the heck? Bye, babe. Oh my gosh.
We could just go ahead and skip Pride Month because
her face at the end. She's like, Walmart, what are you thinking? What the fuck? Look at her face at the end says everything. It is so freaking funny. Walmart tried, right? They tried. Unfortunately, they failed. And frankly, I think more people should follow Target's suit and, put out something American summer, something for the 4th of July, something patriotic, because that's what's coming up is something patriotic. 4th of July. Let's celebrate that. That was so funny. Homo Estos. Dios mío. Oh my gosh, when I saw the Homo Estos, I was like, what the fuck? Homo Estos. Homo Estos. I'm going to start saying that. Homo Estos. Mr. Bentham for toe. Didn't these freaks get mad about let's taco about it? Yeah. But they will accept homo as toss. Actually, she won't. She's like, I don't even want to be a lesbian. This is so cringe. This is so cringe. Rachel Zegler. Let's talk about Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler. We're going to talk about that. It's just a tiny itty bitty story about Rachel Zegler. I saw it and I thought it was funny. We got to talk about the Zeg. The Ziegler. I know. You guys just get a day. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, by the way, thank you very much, everyone, for sending super chats and stuff. I appreciate it very much. I hate that these clips don't take up the whole thing. It really bugs the hell out of me.
Black Snape moan.
Let's see if this one does.
It's the best day ever. It's the best day ever.
All right, I'm going to start using that one, but I need to re-upload these clips because it's bugging the hell out of me. All right, Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler. Let's see. We're going to share a whole window. I don't think I need anything else for this one. I don't think I need sound for this one, so it's fine. I thought that this was pretty funny. I saw this on Twitter today, and it was hilarious. Snow White is coming to Disney Plus streaming because her release date was revealed after a $205 million box office disappointment. She'll soon be streaming on Disney Plus. She got the release date for Disney Plus. And when it was announced on Twitter, dude, people just laid into it. They got annihilated. Dude, Disney Plus, here, for context, okay? Here's for context. Disney Plus, when they put out tweets, like, they don't really get very much interaction, okay? They don't get a lot of interaction. 185 likes, 113, 132. This one had 709, but this was for the Predator, and they just reposted this one. This was a repost. Hold on. Let me find repost. Okay, here's an official one. All right, here we go. 1.7. That's not bad. What is this? Oh, this is a trailer. But they don't really get a lot of interaction. Okay, Disney Plus, they don't get a lot of interaction. This one, 4.6K. Dude, people went in on this. And this was just an announcement. Holy shit, what is that? Oh, there it is. And this was just an announcement that Snow White's going to come to streaming on June 11th. That was it. And people, I'd rather defeat a cactus. Fucking dead Basque. I'll be playing Stellar Blade that day, and your movie sucked. You'll have more people watch it if you send it direct to VHS next time. No. There's giving the finger. Snow White. This one's our Snow White. How about no? We'll be watching Wicked instead. Just here for the comments. Oh, no. Just here for the comments. Dude, AI is something else. All right. This one says she's not even white. Lilo and Stitch made more domestically than Snow White made worldwide. Way to go, Rachel. Like, it's nothing but negative. Nobody's like, nope, I don't think I will. I'll cancel the subscription if I see this on Disney Plus. It's gonna be there. You're gonna cancel it. Ugh. How about no? They're just laughing. Oh my god, this would put chat music. Someone just replied with the chat music video. Bambi. Oh no. That was quick. Well, yeah, it is pretty quick, considering it didn't make any money. It was a huge loss for Disney. Ain't no one watching this. The day Superman drops Nailed the landing, boys. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. It goes to streaming the day Superman movie drops. LOL, no. Worst movie ever. Nobody's looking forward to this movie. No one is looking forward to this movie, and it was just completely got annihilated. And remember when Rachel Zegler's career is also taking a hit, by the way. It's muted again. Oh, that's right, because I'm sharing a whole window. All right, whatever. That's okay. Rachel Zegler, her career is taking a hit because remember when it was announced that she was going to star alongside Marissa Tomei in the comedy drama She Gets It From Me? I remember because I remember that like that movie got added to her IMDb, and I wish that I had a screenshot of it because now when you go to her IMDb, like she's got nothing. It used to say upcoming, and now it's got nothing. These are just her failures. These are just her failures. We have West Side Story that didn't make any money, Shazam that failed, The Hunger Games, which I think it broke even. That was her only success, but again, that was piggybacking off of an already established IP, an already established franchise. Y2K was a failure. Spellbound went straight to streaming. And then Snow White, which was a failure. And she used to have upcoming movies. And now that is gone. She doesn't have anything in the pipeline. Because right now she's focused on Evita. She's starring in this Evita revival on West End. She's in the UK. That's where she's spending all of her time. But even that is in trouble because ticket sales are lagging for Rachel Zegler's Evita. One glance at the ticketing website reveals just how few seats have sold for the ambitious production, just opening in just 2 months. Rachel Zegler's unhireable as Evita box office struggles. It says the young actress, who many blame for the bombing of Disney's live-action Snow White at the box office, sought solace on the stage. It says, according to London Theatre Direct, which sells theater tickets, there are still tickets available for all shows, and there are many of them. Only a handful of shows are considered to be semi-full, not even full, just semi-full. It says, quote, Zegler is too dangerous to touch. She doesn't know when to shut up. After this and what happened to Amelia Perez, studios are going to be more careful hiring lead actresses. So yeah, even Evita, where she's posting a bunch of photos. She's posting a ton of photos on her Instagram of, all of the rehearsals for Evita, but even those are pretty much taking a hit because Rachel Zegler is just struggling right now. And the hilarity of Snow White, this just hasn't gone away. This just hasn't gone away because people are still just laying into this movie. They still even on streaming, they don't want to see it. But yeah, don't cry for Rachel. She'll be okay. She'll be okay, I guess. I don't know. That's so funny. I didn't even look at the quote tweets. You want to look at the quote tweets? Let's look at the quotes. View quotes. Oh my God. The first quote is Gary with this picture. Holy shit. I'm glad we went to the quotes. Mean girl karma is rare, but satisfying. 100%. Yes, it is. That's the first thing I see when I quote it is fucking Gary in that picture of Snow White. That's so funny. Oh my God. All right, let's get our blood boiling again because this next thing is fucking bullshit. I need to go to TikTok for this because I didn't pull it up. I'm seriously just. I don't want to talk about this person, but we're going to talk about this person. Okay. Let me go. This is the only window like thing that I did not pull up. So let me go to my my bookmarks. Let me go to my. This is the only thing I didn't pull up. Honestly, I was just like saving my computer from this terrible shit. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I'm getting it. I need to unbookmark all this stuff because I'm finished with it. I'll do that later. Okay, I have one more thing to pull up and then we will where is it? Here it is. Is it Blake Not So Lively? No, that'll be the last thing that we talk about because and to be quite honest, I don't even know if we will get to that because we've already reached 2 hours. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll even get to that. This story has just completely left my brain. The Blake Lively stuff. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay. But first we have to talk about this infuriating person. Man. Okay, it's a man. It's a man. Oh, what happened to my other? Where'd it go? Where did it go? I like lost a bookmark. I lost a whole bookmark. What in the world? Oh, here it is. All right, I'll pull it right here. This man infuriates me. Okay, he makes me so uncomfortable, and I'm just watching online. I can't imagine being in any type of vicinity around this person, and this person's name is Lily Tino. They are a creator on TikTok who has 402,000 followers. They are trans, and their thing is that they like to go to restaurants and be misgendered. So that way they can correct whoever is misgendering them, talk about how it hurts them so much, and then complain to management, possibly get a free meal out of it, and then get some content out of it. That is their whole shtick on TikTok. And they had recently before gone viral because they went to Disney World in California, and they talked about, around children, by the way, talked about how they're talked about bottom surgery, talked about getting bottom surgery while they were around kids, using like little Disney snacks while doing so. And if that isn't infuriating enough, they went back to Disney, but not in California. They went to Orlando and decided to create a ton of content. Like there was one video that went completely viral, and it was her, and it was him being misgendered at the park. But nobody else talked about the things that led up to that misgendering, and that's what I want to talk about today. Because I saw this. Hold on. Let me actually go here first. Okay. I'm going to share the window, and then we're going to share the TikTok. Yeah, I know. I know they did. But it's okay. So this is what I saw. I had already seen the whole video of him getting getting misgendered at the park, and how viral that went. Okay. But then, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that is their shtick. That's their whole thing that they do on TikTok. They live for being misgendered so they can create content out of it. But this really upset me. Ranking every women's bathroom at Disney World. And you can see that all of the women in the bathroom There's kids in the bathroom at Disney. They say, can someone please arrest this man already? Look, this person is not in California anymore. They are in Orlando. They're in Florida. This is illegal. Someone put this out. Illegal. Prosecute this sick fraud. Taking pictures of women in public bathrooms and publishing them online, even if no nudity is shown, is typically a crime under state voyeurism or invasion of privacy statutes. These laws prohibit this law prohibits photographing or recording individuals in spaces where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy, such as bathrooms, regardless of whether nudity is captured. So I sincerely hope that they go to jail for this, or that they're at least arrested, because they need to be arrested. Why is Disney allowing this man to do this? Yes, man, I'm done being polite. This pic is giving me a flashback. They share a story about one of their experiences at a park, and say that their experience would have been totally different if this selfish, hulking man had been stood pointedly in the middle of the bathroom, leering at everyone while filming himself and the rest of us in the mirror. Scary. Some things are sacred. Girls deserve truly female-only bathrooms in theme parks for many reasons. They are not I love this line. They are not sets for your content, sir. Privacy and dignity for girls is more important than whatever this does for you, especially as you are targeting children's spaces. Get out and stay out. I like that she says they are not sets for your content, because that's basically their entire TikTok presence. They just use things as sets for their content. And these are the Disney videos that I'm talking about. And I need to reshare this, because when I share a window, it doesn't share audio. So we're going to reshare this whole thing. This is super annoying. Now I want to vomit. Yeah, I do too. That's a dude. It is. It's a dude. Please don't show us. He gives me the creeps. He gives me the creeps. Like, gives me the creeps. And this is after, like, facial surgery. This guy got facial feminization surgery. See? This is and here's the face reveal. Nothing fucking changed. This is after the surgery. Okay, so
video that a lot. So last year I made.
This is his initial video, right? They're setting the tone. They're back at Disney. Because the reason that they're back at Disney is because of their viral video that went super viral last year. And I already explained that. But they're setting the tone. He wants to see if he's banned from Disney. So here we go, walking in and purely filming himself for content. All right. This is purely for Lily Tino content, seeing if they're banned from Disney.
Made a video that a lot of people got upset by, where I talked about some things in Disneyland. A lot of y'all thought that video would get me banned from Disney. So
Lily Tino talking about, I was just talking about some things, as if those things weren't you around children talking about gender reassignment surgery while using cute, adorable Disney pastries. They're just leaving that context out. And the way that Lily Tino is so smug right here. So let's see if I'm banned.
Let's see if that's true. I'm at the Disney World entrance, about to try and get in. So let's see if that video really did get me banned. I paid for a hotel and the tickets, so it would be really unfortunate if that happened at this point.
And honestly, they really are setting the stage just in case Lily Tino is not allowed in. They're like, oh, I got a hotel room. I've got a ticket. It'd be really a shame. It would be so unfortunate if I wasn't allowed in. I bet that they were hoping. They were literally hoping and praying that they weren't allowed inside the park, because that would mean that they would be able to make a bigger stink out of this whole situation.
It's not a very long line to get in. Swirling brow. That's how I'm nervous. It's exciting. I love Disney. Okay, so I just beep it here. Put the finger there. Oh, further in. I'm allowed in? I'm not banned from Disney. Wow. Huge news. Thank you.
He was just waiting. You could tell he was waiting. That's why he was talking like very softly, right? Lily Tino talking very softly while waiting in line, and then finally there, making sure that everyone could hear the deep voice coming from him, making sure that the worker could hear the deep voice. Do I put my finger here? Right, because you can hear the change in their volume, the change in tone. I really hope that I bought a ticket. I hope I'm not banned. I really hope I'm not banned. And then once they get to it's not a long line. We'll see. Once they get to the front, I put my finger here, right here. Oh, a little bit further. I'm not banned. You can tell they really wanted them to say, you are banned, you're not allowed in. But nope, doesn't happen. They don't get that moment.
Y'all, I'm back. I'm back, baby.
That was oh my gosh.
You can't keep me out of Disney. Marshmallow.
Oh my gosh. That was such a male response, if I've ever heard one. I'm back, baby.
Wands. Cake pops. Let's go.
They said this on purpose. They said because that is what people were assuming he was going to get banned for, because he used marshmallow pops and cake wands, and he's very Lily Tino so excited to recreate that moment again. Cake pops, marshmallow wands, let's go. You can't keep me out of here. I'm going to do this again in front of children, and no one can stop me. That's what they're celebrating right now. That's what he's celebrating right now, which is disgusting.
I'm here. I know there are people out there.
And what's the first thing that Lily Tino does when they go into the park? This.
I've made it into Disney World. I don't really know what the deal is with bathrooms. No, Florida is really conservative. I don't know what the rules are. Trans women are allowed to be in women's bathrooms, but I'm about to go and use the bathroom because I have to tinkle. If I get stopped, I guess. But I'm a woman, so I'm going to use the women's bathroom, and being in Florida or being in California or wherever isn't going to stop me. So I will report back in a minute once I have hopefully tinkled without issue. 3.
This is what that's the first thing that they did. I made it in. I made it into Disney. What's the first thing that I'm going to do? I'm going to the bathroom. That is the first thing that they wanted to do, was go into the bathroom and mark their territory. That is the first thing that Lily Tino, as a woman, wanted to do. Go into the bathroom and mark their territory. Amazing, isn't it? It's like you can call yourself a woman, but you still have those manly urges. Freaking disgusting. The first thing that he wants to do, this narcissistic pervert, go into a woman's bathroom. Go into those women's spaces. I'm a woman, so I'm going in there. It doesn't matter if those women are uncomfortable. It doesn't matter if the women don't want you there. I'm going in there, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Because he's going to go and mark his territory. That's sick. That is sick.
Once I have hopefully tinkled without issue. 3 minutes later. That went as well as it could have gone. No one gave me any weird looks. Definitely no one stopped me. I walked in, I found a stall, I peed. I peed standing up, which is something I'm sometimes a little self-conscious about with the sound.
That's interesting. He walked in. Lily Teen, that's interesting what they did there. Lily Tino walked in. Nobody said anything, right? So what's the next thing that they could do to draw attention to themselves? Well, let me pee standing up because it sounds different, doesn't it? It sounds different. A guy's peeing sounds different than a woman peeing. There's peeing from a distance than peeing sitting down on the toilet. It's a completely different sound. And this person just wants nothing but to cause it, but to draw attention to themselves. So first thing they do is they want to go mark their territory. Nobody gave them a big deal walking in. So they're trying to create this situation for themselves. So someone says something. They're trying to create the situation. So what do? Let's pee standing up because we can tell, women can tell the difference. All right. If we're really paying attention, we can tell there's a difference in the way it sounds. And that he wanted to draw attention to himself. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to draw attention to themselves. So they decided, let's pee standing up. It's so fucking ridiculous and disgusting. If you are truly trans, you don't want to draw attention to yourself. If you are a true woman, you will do as a woman does, and you will sit down on the toilet as to not draw any attention to yourself. But no, that's all this person wants to do is draw attention to themselves. So what do? They pee standing up.
Is there someone peeing standing up there? But you know what? I peed standing up, and it was.
And because they're explaining it like this, they know perfectly well that it sounds different. So they could not draw attention to themselves and just sit down and pee like a woman because they want to be a woman. They claim they're a woman. They're going to use the woman's bathroom, pee like a woman, but no. And they know that it sounds different, but no, they want the attention. They want someone to say something. Why? Because Lily Tino wants the content. That's all they freaking care about.
Was fine. And then I washed my hands and I left. And you know what? On my way out from the women's bathroom, I took a quick picture with someone who recognized me, and it was lovely. So overall, Disney World in Florida, 10 out of 10 women's bathroom experience for trans women. Would recommend.
Would recommend. Disgusting. And I don't believe that anybody stopped them and took a photo. This right here was the infamous misgendering at Disney that they were waiting for. That's why they filmed themselves. That's why Lily Tino over here films himself eating at a restaurant because they are just sitting there waiting to be misgendered. That is the entire account. That is why he's got. They're always at a restaurant. They're at a restaurant, eating at a restaurant. That is all their content. They live to be misgendered. And if you are a trans person, you don't want to draw attention to yourself like that. You just want to blend in. You do not care if you are misgendered. But this person does it simply for content, right? Like the last thing that you want to do is care about being misgendered as a trans person. You just want to live your life and that is it. Not cause any disruptions, nothing. You just want to live your life. But this person lives to be misgendered. So that way they can make content out of it.
That is fancy looking. Cool.
The bottom is from Thailand?
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you see how quickly they were? How quickly Lily Tino was to correct this person. It is like they're waiting because they're waiting for it. They're waiting to hear, yes, sir. Sir. They're waiting for sir because they know the instant they hear sir, oh, it's ma'am. It's like a reflex at this point. It's a reflex to this person. Like they instantly know, boom, sir. And look at the way that Lily Tino looks at the camera after they say that.
And
they're smiling to themselves like, I did it. I did it. I got the clip. I did it.
The one is from India. It's the papadom with the gingerbread chutney.
Looks at the camera. Make sure it's filming. Looks at the camera. Make sure. Let me make sure it's filming. I got it because I got my clip. I need to make sure that the camera is rolling because I got it. I got it. They got their clip being misgendered at Disney and they knew it would go viral. Now, this person, if you can hear them in the background, they don't speak very good English. All right. You can tell it with the accent. English is probably not this person's first language. And you would think that you would give them a little bit of grace, right? You are clearly not feminizing your voice. And you don't want to. Lily Tino doesn't want to. They don't want to feminize their voice. They're going to speak how they speak. They're just there to call themselves a woman, and you just have to deal with it. So they're not feminizing their voice. They just want to be labeled a woman. Okay? Like that's it. So naturally, if you hear a low male sounding voice, you say sir. It's the human thing to do. It's how our brains are wired. And they know this. They know this. They know that they're going to be misgendered. That's why they film themselves eating all the time. They like live for it. It's ridiculous. It's entrapment. It's 100% entrapment. She's like, puts here, no longer wanting bread. That the face is giving yes. I just caught someone misgendering me at I keep wanting to say SeaWorld. The face is not giving I'm hurt. This face is like it's mischievous. It's like I just got caught. I just got a great content. Look, they're practically smiling. They're not hurt. Right? Because this right here it says they mean well, but it still hurts. This face doesn't scream hurt at all. They're smiling. Why would you be smiling if you are hurt? You're smiling because you got a TikTok, you got content, you got misgendered at Disney, and now you can use that to try make people feel sorry for you. It's not working, right? It's not working because people do not like Lily Tino. A lot of trans people think that Lily Tino does nothing to help the trans community. In fact, they only hurt the trans community. A lot of activists don't even like Lily Tino because they don't like the type of content that they push. But look at that. I'm hurt, but I'm smiling because I know I got the clip that I need.
Okay.
They might as well be laughing at this point. I honestly thought that they were laughing when I first saw this clip.
From Brazil is a cheeseburger with the guavas.
Look at the
cheeseburger with the guavas.
Hold on, wait.
Thank you. Okay.
And the third is from Brazil is
the face that they put next to the face that they actually have on. He's making sure that he's filming, practically smiling. Nowhere near like this. Nowhere near this face that they're putting. Nope. They're smiling.
cheeseburger with the guavas.
Totally smiling.
Thank you. Just like totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower. Makes me want
If it sucks the joy out of this bread tower, why are you still smiling?
to immediately like leave because I'm no longer
laughing
feel, like, safe here. It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much.
I think
as my guard is.
you know what? It's so funny because you go into women's bathrooms and now women's guards have to be up because you're invading women's spaces. But someone misgenders you. Whoop, guard is up. I don't want to eat here anymore. I don't want to eat here anymore. I don't feel safe. My guard has to be up. I don't feel safe. But you have no problem going into women's bathrooms and invading that space and just saying, women, you have to deal with it. I don't care if I make you feel unsafe. You have to deal with it. I'm a woman. I belong in these spaces. Disgusting.
We should be able to go places and not have to worry.
That's true. You know what? That is true. We should be able to go into bathrooms at Disney and not have to worry about Lily Tino being in there taking photos. That is true.
I don't think I really want this bread tower, actually. I think I'd rather have the check, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the training. We're supposed to say friend or just not use gendered language. It's like a pretty big thing that Disney has done. Nothing was wrong with bread. I just don't want it anymore. Just because they apologize doesn't mean she doesn't feel sad or offended. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, if you've accidentally ever hurt someone and say, I'm so sorry, it was an accident, do you expect them to be like, oh, it was an accident? Of course, no problem whatsoever. All of that hurt is now undone. That's not how it works.
Oh my goodness. They literally, English is their second language. You can hear the waiter. They apologize multiple times. Your feelings are hurt, fine. Just eat at home if you have such a bad problem with it. So now they don't even have to pay for their drink. It's on the house, and Lily Tino is free to leave.
Sorry about what happened.
It's okay. I would love to pay for the drink, please.
No, the drink is on me too. So
You don't. Are you sure?
you're good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
They didn't even finish. You don't have to. It was like, you don't have. You sure? They didn't even finish. You don't have to. Like, if it was true, you don't have to do that. Like, if you were really insisting on, I will pay, don't worry about it, because it's a you issue at this point. If they really wanted to pay, then they would have actually finished it. But there was like, you don't have. You sure? You sure? I'm gonna get a free meal. They know they're gonna get a free meal. It's so gross. This is the new fucking thing. It's disgusting. Look at this shit.
I think Disney's going to ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it
Are these trans ears?
takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog. I do.
So this is the type of shit that got people upset with Lily Tino in the first place. They used like a marshmallow looking thing and 2 cake pops the first time. It looks like they're using corn dogs this time.
Do hair removal every week for 2 hours straight. It is not fun or easy. But once that is finally done, hopefully by the end of the year, they are going to take my corn dog. These ears do not want to stay on. They are going to cut it down the middle. This is not the best knife for this. They will then take off the outer.
Why do you need to do this at Disney? Why do you need to do this at Disney? You can do this anywhere. You can do this in your own house. Why are you doing this at Disney? It's a fetish to this person at this point.
Outer lining of the corn dog. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I'm doing this good of a job. Like so, flip it inside out and make something of a tunnel. This tunnel will then become, well, you know, my hands are disgusting. Now you might be asking why I would do this or why anyone would do this. It sounds.
I don't care because you're mentally ill. That's my, I don't know.
It's not fun. And I agree with you. I'm not looking forward to that recovery process. But know that this is not a decision that any of us take lightly. Our corn dogs do serve a purpose, but at the end of the day, I just don't like having it. It's not me. I look at it in the mirror and it's like, ugh, can we do something about that? And it turns out we can. But until then, I am making the most of my final days with my corn dog. Farewell to this thing that has served me not very well, but is what I was born with. It did its duty. R.I.P. I'm good. I've made it into Disney World. I think Disney.
This is disgusting. Here's. Hold on. How many? This got more likes than this video did. This video got 31.6K likes. This comment got 68, more than half. Or I'm sorry, double, more than double dislikes. The fact that you choose to only do this at an amusement park around kids tells me what I need to know about you. This got 68.5K likes. More than double what Lily Tino got on this actual video. Being a PDF file at Disney is crazy work. No way he's doing this again. This one got 59.5 likes. Get off this app. Doing this while at Disney is diabolical. I feel Disney might ban me for this, so don't fucking do it. You're in a children's park. You are around children. Don't do it. No way you're doing this again. You harm our community so much by being so inappropriate as to talk about your privates and SRS at Disney around children. I do not and will never accept you into our community. This person, 48K likes. Nah, this is weird. You should not be on TikTok. Again, more likes than this person's actual post. the way he's talking sounds like he's explaining this to kids. It does. Because that's how he's explaining it. He's explaining it as if he's explaining it to kids. That's why he's doing it at a children's park. That's why he did it the first time at Disney with 2 cake pops and like a marshmallow pop. Can someone ban this dude? It's completely inappropriate, and I'm actually shocked. Actually, no, I'm not shocked. I'm so not shocked that they're doing this again, because their whole content is for shock value. I don't even think that this person is really trans. I honestly truly don't. I don't even think they're truly trans. I think they do this shit on purpose. I think that this is a fetish for them. And I can't remember the word. I can't remember the word that, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I think it's that. Autogynephilia. That's what it is. It's autogynephilia. I think that this person is not trans. They have autogynephilia. And that's they get sexual arousal from the fantasy of being a woman, and that's why they want to go into women's spaces like that, because they get sexually aroused by doing that. That's what I think. That's what I think that Lily Tino. I think Lily Tino has autogynephilia. I think that they get sexually aroused by doing all of this stuff at Disney, by going into the women's bathroom. I think that that's what they have. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. And now we get to this that has pissed so many people off, because, hey, as soon as they got to Disney, the first thing that they did was mark their territory. They went straight to the women's bathroom to pee standing up. And that wasn't enough for them. Let's go into every single women's bathroom at Disney and mark my territory. and rank them as well. Ranking every women's bathroom at Disney World. They go through all of them. Magic Kingdom, the entry. Remember, that was the first thing. That's the first thing that they did. That's the very first thing that they did when they walked into Disney, was go straight to the bathroom. This was the first time using a women's bathroom at Disney, so I was nervous, but thankfully nobody looked at me weird. Tiffin's Restaurant, a 2 out of 10. I got misgendered right before this pick, so the vibe was off. They don't look like the vibe is off. They actually look like they're having a pretty good time. They're making a face. Why? Because they just finished getting content, so they're happy. And to celebrate, they went into the women's bathroom. The World Showcase entry, 10 out of 10, got complimented on my fit, and there's no line for a stall, which I'm pretty sure they went in and stood up to pee again. And then they got this photo of this child. Disgusting. They're at Epcot, an Epcot bathroom, 7 out of 10. Someone smiled at me on their way out, which felt good. I'm telling you, going into all of these bathrooms and marking their territory and taking photos of doing it, almost is saying, I swear to God, they're fucking, it's a bully. This is what this guy is. He's a fucking bully. He's telling women with these photos, I'm going into your bathrooms and you can't do shit about it. In fact, there's really nothing you can do about it. So much so that I'm going to take pictures of myself in your space. Tower of Terror, 8 out of 10. Had a friend with me, so I felt safe. It's interesting. You're only worried about your safety and not about the women around you, because you know that it's such a huge deal, you being in that bathroom. You don't care anything about other people. You are a narcissistic prick. You only care about yourself. More women in the background. Test track bathrooms, 9 out of 10. Someone inside told me I looked cute. I'm sure that they were nervous being around you in that bathroom. I don't even think that they are wearing a bra. Like, looking at this photo, right? I don't even think that they are wearing a bra, because it looks like this is see-through. This is see-through. This is disgusting. I'm telling you, they get sexually aroused by being in these spaces with women. Animal Kingdom, 3 out of 10. Someone gave me a weird look when I walked in, which felt icky. Well, guess what? You're not a woman. I don't know what to say. I believe at Disney, they have like family bathrooms, like single bathrooms that you can use. They're single bathrooms. Nobody else goes in there. You can use those. You don't have to go into women's spaces, but you insist on going into women's spaces. If you insist on going into women's spaces, not fully transitioning, not even passing, because you don't care. This person, Lily Tino, doesn't care if she passes, as a woman. So you go into these spaces knowing that you don't pass as a woman, knowing that it's going to be uncomfortable if other women see you, because you know that you don't pass as a woman. And then you feel weird when another woman is uncomfortable with you being in that space. Because it's all about them, right? It's all about them. What did that woman say in that tweet? Sets for your content. That's all Lily Tino views these spaces at. They're sets for their fetish content. Like that's what it is. These bathrooms are just sets for their content. That's what it is. That's all it is. Told the server my pronouns and got called mademoiselle. I swear, like, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Oh my God. Oh, I could just scroll through these. I don't have to press play. Okay, hold on. What was the last one? Fuck! What did she say? Or he? What did he say? That's animal. Hold on. Can I go to the next one? Overall felt very safe. I am so sick of this. I want to go to the last photo. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I'm so pissed right now. Overall felt very safe. Oh, shit. But whatever. They're taking another photo of themselves in the goddamn bathroom. What are people saying in the comments? It says, I felt safe. Girl, no one else did, though. So this one that was posted 2 days ago only got 5,000 likes. They got ratioed because they have over 5,700 comments and only 5,400 likes. This person's comment got 36,000 likes. I felt safe. Girl, no one else did, though. Erica, hey, so taking pictures of women in public bathrooms without their consent and then posting it online is illegal. I'm glad you felt safe, but you were obviously not a safe person to be around. This is exactly the shit we're trying to avoid. So this is somebody that's telling them, like, yo, stop it. You're making us look bad. Why are you so obsessed with women's bathrooms? 12.3K likes. You realize it's illegal to take photos and videos inside a public bathroom in the state of Florida, sir. I like how they put sir in capital capitalized sir at the end. Disgusting. And why do you have a camera in the women's bathroom? You're now taking pictures in there. 20,000 likes. I'm 100% convinced you're doing this to harm the trans community. That got 5,000 likes. Put the camera away in the bathroom. Like nobody thinks this is a good idea. This person said you should be locked up. Somebody said check your hard drive. So like, is this rage bait at this point? Hey, why are you taking pictures in the bathroom? Lily, this has to stop. Like, it's clear you're rage baiting at this point. Epcot bathroom, they smiled at you because they felt uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. They smiled because they felt uncomfortable and they don't get it. Why? Because they are not a woman. This person is, Lily Tino is disgusting. They are disgusting. And I honestly think that they should get in trouble for taking photos in the women's bathroom. This is illegal. You can't do it and post it online. What they have done is illegal. Not only should they be banned from Disney for doing this, but they should be arrested. They should be arrested or fined or something at this point because this is disgusting. It's disgusting behavior and it shouldn't be allowed to happen. I cannot stand this person. I can't stand this person. Fucking nasty ass dude. Fucking disgusting man. I can't stand that man. He's disgusting. I couldn't help it. TikTok goes straight to the next video. It's a permanent ban offense, a perma ban, 2-tier standards. Well, if I really hope that they get banned. I hope they get banned. I think a lot of this stuff has gone on Twitter, and people have been tagging a lot of people. Everybody who has a platform have been sharing it and trying to get this person banned and arrested. They've been trying to get him arrested. Like, it's disgusting. This is so disgusting. He's a sicko. Yeah. It's a fetish. It's a fetish. Like, they're narcissistic. This is a fetish to them. I really truly think that they have onagynephilia, that they're just turned on. They love the attention, even though it's rage bait, even though it's negative. They love all of the attention. It just feeds into their narcissism. It's disgusting. I wanted to talk about Blake Lively, but I'm honestly, like, after that, I'm just really grossed out. Sparian with a $5 super sticker. Thank you. And then with a $2 super chat, Steph, can you make a clip of Mike's mocking laugh? I would have to clip it out. I have to clip it out, but probably. Oh, Thank you. Thank you. Do I want to talk about Blake Lively? If I do, it's like the last thing that I have to talk about. Nah, I'll just save that for a different video. I'll save that. I'll save it. I know I put it in the thumbnail. But after that, I don't have any rage left for Blake Lively. I don't have anything left. I'm super grossed out. I probably should have saved that. Saved the Lily Tino story for the last story because that was so gross. It was really gross. Tara Christopher Tote for the American Flag Bikini Bathing Suit Fund. Thank you. That can't be we can't end on that. Huh. That's true. Can't end on the Latino. What can we end on then? I don't know what we can end on. I was trying to pull up something funny on TikTok, but I don't think I saved it. Oops, I went to the wrong thing. Let me go to Instagram. Maybe I'll find something funny on Instagram. Hold on. Yeah. Can't end on Lilitino. I'm just so mad. Is it out? Oh my god! Is the Wicked trailer out? Wait. It's out. Okay, we're ending it on the Wicked trailer. I couldn't find anything funny, but I found the Wicked trailer. That's what we're gonna do. We're ending it on the Wicked trailer. I went to Instagram. It was the first thing that I saw was the Wicked trailer. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. All right. Here it is. The Wicked trailer is hold on, wait. I want to clip this out. I want to clip it out. So bear with me because I sound really shitty when I know that I'm about to clip out a video or something. I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the Wicked trailer. Okay, hold on. Let me make this big. No, I'll make it big later. Okay, here we go. Take 2, composure. Yes, I am a little excited. All right. Clip it out. This is the first thing that I'm going to clip out is the Wicked trailer. Okay, calm down. I need to calm down. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest, too. I'm kind of nervous for the Wicked trailer. All right. Should I pull it up on YouTube? Let me see if it's on YouTube. YouTube. Wicked. Do they have a channel? Wicked movie there, no? There it is. It's on YouTube. All right, we're going to watch it on YouTube. Thank you. People are leaving. That's fine. I don't care. I'm excited about Wicked. All right. The Wicked trailer has released. Oh, not Wicked trailer. The Wicked for Good trailer has released. This is part 2. This is the conclusion to Wicked that came out last year. It was a huge financial success. And now Wicked for Good official trailer is out. Let's do a reaction to it. Let's go. Was that okay? Was that good? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if it was good. I just want to see the trailer. All right, here we go.
Elva Withrop, I know you're out here.
She's in her wedding dress. Just
come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going.
Before the monkeys spot you. Okay, so in the play, that's interesting. In the show, in the Broadway show, she kind of controlled the monkeys. Like were they hers? I don't remember. She had one, Chissery. She had one. So I guess now they're her enemy. Well, I mean, it makes sense. They were her enemy in the last movie. They were chasing after her. So it looks like they're using the monkeys now as like guards to the Emerald City. That sounds new, by the way. When you hear Cynthia Erivo, you hear Elphaba. That sounds new. That's not part of the original show. That might be her new song.
There's no going back.
This
This is between us.
Oh, that's the song that she sings about Piero. Okay. Oh my god. Look, this is so neat. They're showing where she's hiding out. That's interesting.
The wizard and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with.
There's the tornado. Is this the tornado? Oh, Oh shit. Is this the tornado that's bringing Dorothy to Oz? Because she can. Madame Morrible controls the weather. Is this the tornado?
To mood us forever.
Bringing Dorothy to Oz right here. This tornado. Uh-oh.
Not with Prince Fiero and
There's Prince Fiero. He looks good.
his squadron hot on her trail.
No good deed goes unpunished. That's my creed.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yellow brick road. Yellow brick road. There it is. She's singing No Good Deed. I wonder if we're going to get a different song halfway through. No Good Deed is an incredibly good song. It's such a great song. Vocally, you really get to, I guess, like show off incredible vocals during that song. So that's an interesting song that they put in this trailer. I thought they were actually going to do For Good and keep it a little bit somber, but it's not somber at all.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba. They're coming for you.
There it is. There it is. There's For Good.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason.
Oh, that's what Glinda gave her in the first movie. Is she in their dorm? Is that where she's at? Oh no, she's not.
I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Think of what we could do together.
That's cool. It's mirroring. Oh my gosh. I'm a little excited. Okay. Okay, Ryo, I'll see you later. I am totally girling out. I am totally girling out. I love that she says, think of what we can do together. She's telling this to Elphaba. Elphaba told Glinda this in the last movie, but Glinda wasn't brave enough, and now she's brave. She's telling Elphaba we can do it together. Oh my god.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a seed dropped by a skybird from a distance.
We're gonna see Dorothy.
Whoa.
That is something that we didn't see in the play. We only heard Dorothy like off stage crying, but now we actually see her. I think this is wonderful. This is wonderful. It looks so cool. So this is John, that's not his name. So this is the wizard's big number in this next movie. It looks really cool.
Who can say if I haven't changed for the better?
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
Oh my gosh. So I'm so excited to see Elphaba and Fiero's love song that they sing to each other. I cannot wait for that. This is a huge moment, and I can't believe that they're putting this huge moment in the trailer. This is actually quite shocking that they're putting this moment in the trailer.
But you changed.
I have changed.
It's time.
For both of us.
To fly!
Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you. And I've had so many friends. I have been changed for good. But only one that mattered.
Oh my god.
I'm off to see the wizard.
I have to. I am actually like, I'm really excited. This is getting me really excited. They are adding 2 new songs to this show. Oh my gosh. They're adding 2 new songs. to this movie. 2 new songs, one sung by Ariana Grande, one sung by Cynthia Erivo as their respective characters. Where's the wizard where he says like bring her to me? Oh, here it is. So I'm interested in hearing those songs, seeing how they mesh well with the entire like catalog of music for Wicked, because Wicked's music has an interest. It has a really good sound. So I'm hoping that they don't make them more modern, because like usually when they write new songs for shows or like for musical like adaptations, and they add new songs to them, they make them feel more modern, so they like are super out of place in these movies. But we'll see. We'll see. This is interesting though, because if you know the story of Wicked, if you know who these characters are, I want to see how they all end up with Dorothy. Because I think that like that was a question that a lot of people had during in the production, right, of Wicked. Like, how does Dorothy end up with all of these characters? Because we know who all of these characters are. If you know the show of Wicked, you know who all of these characters are. So how did they all get together with Dorothy? That is one question that I have, and I think that question is definitely going to be answered in this movie, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Well, like we know, right? Because we know the story of the Wizard of Oz, but I'm wondering if they're going to intertwine the story of the Wizard of Oz with Wicked. Are we going to see Dorothy? Like, are we going to see that as well? I don't know. But so far it looks good. It has me, it's getting me excited. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting me excited. Wondering how much merch will be released during the movie. I don't know. But you know what I want? I want like some makeup. Like Ariana Grande released it with her REM brand. But that was such a boring collection. Give me something good. Give me something good. They had to pad it out to make it 2 parts. Yes, definitely. Absolutely. They had to pad it out to make it 2 parts because the second half of the show is shorter than the first half. So absolutely. I know I always want makeup. I know it's been a while since I've seen Oz, but doesn't Dorothy end the Wicked Witch when she comes to Oz? She does. And they show that in this movie or in the Broadway show. But there's a secret. There's a aha moment. Anyways, this looks good, and I cannot wait to see this movie. I'm really excited for it. I loved the first one. Do you guys mind if I do my outro while I'm live? You all mind if I do my outro really quickly? I love the first movie. I can't wait for the second one. Will it do good will it do as well as the first movie did at the box office? That's yet to be seen. Do it? Yes, go ahead and do it. All right. Go for it. Okay, I'll do it. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you all think in those comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Because I want to clip this out. I want to clip it out. And like this is as soon as I'm done, I'm going to clip it out and put it up on my channel. I'm really excited for this trailer. I am so excited for this movie. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. For the most part, the people that have watched it who already don't like musicals didn't like the movie. Like, but people who have watched it remained open-minded. Like they've actually enjoyed the movie, because I think that it is, as long as you can separate the fact that this is not really in continuity with the Wizard of Oz, because this is inherently fan fiction. Like this was like the most popular fan fiction ever to be written that got, really popularized. They made it into a show, and the show did really well. So I'm actually surprised it took this long to make a movie, to be honest. But I think that's a big misconception to a lot of people, is that like this isn't the Wizard of Oz. It's like, well, no, it's not. It is fan fiction. It's just really popular and successful fan fiction, but it is fan fiction nonetheless. So I think like once you can separate from that, then like it becomes more enjoyable for you. But I've always loved Broadway and I've always loved musicals. And this is it's up there. It's my top 3, one of my top 3 musicals. It's so enjoyable. I'm not like this huge theater nerd. Like but I love this musical. It's so good. And the movie was incredible. They did such a great job. You know, Cynthia Erivo, like her or not, she is kind of like Rachel Zegler. They are very talented singers. And she did an incredible job. I've seen the stage play multiple times, and watching the movie, there are so many nods to not only the stage play and literally like the Broadway stage, but there's huge nods to like Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth, who originated the roles. Like they were in the movie, but the girls playing the character, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, like they do and say things in the movie that are just complete nods to those 2 women. I mean, Ariana Grande, the way she performs as Glinda is 100% Kristen Chenoweth. Like that's Kristen Chenoweth's performance on Broadway. So it's really, really, really good. I am worried about a couple of things though. I am worried about a couple of things. The new songs and whether or not they will fit into the music of Wicked. Nessa Rose being able to walk, because the actress that they cast is wheelchair bound. She does not walk. So how are they going to handle that? And honestly, like kind of the look of it, because the second half is a lot darker than the first half. It was extremely bright when you went to at the school. It's extremely bright when they went to Oz because it's super optimistic, full of hope, full of wonder. And in this one is a complete contrast to that because it is a lot darker. So how will people react to that extreme contrast? So those are the only things that I'm worried about with this one. But other than that, I'm super excited. I loved the trailer. When I come to LA, if you ever do, let me take you to the best theaters in the city. For sure. Chris Gore wants me to go to LA. Chris Gore wants me to go to LA. Like, you need to come to LA. I'm scared though, to be honest. I'm scared of LA. The Greatest Showman is one of the greatest musicals ever. Oh, yeah. Comparing The Wizard to Trump is ridiculous, especially since it came out before Trump. Like that's just them projecting their own beliefs, their own ideologies, themselves, their own feelings onto this movie, which is dumb. Super dumb. Anyways, I am not in LA. I am in Texas. I am nowhere near LA. I've been to California a couple of times, but no, I do not live in LA. I am pretty sure I would be incredibly like just mad all the time. I don't know. No, I do not live in LA. I'm in Texas. I live in Texas. God bless Texas. All right. That's it. That's the stream. Almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. Like Beardo is in Florida. Beardo was the one that lived in California, and then he moved to Florida. Okay, let me see if there's anybody that I think Epic Mike is live. Is he live? Oh, he was live. He's not live anymore. You know what? Here we go. Go hang out with the ladies at Poor Choices because they are live. X-Ray Girl and Tugs. I don't know what they're talking about. Copy. All right. But there you go. Go hang out with the ladies at Poor Choices. I'm putting it in the stream. Hold on. It's easier for me to do it here. There we go. Go there. Go there. Hang out. Hang out with X-Ray Girl and Tugs. I don't know what they're talking about. It's just a sip and chill. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We need you back on Poor Choices. Yeah, whenever. I don't mind. I don't mind. I stream with X-Ray Girl a lot, so maybe I'll ask her. But go hang out over there. Go hang out with them. And I'll see you guys later on. Oh, what's today? Wednesday? Tomorrow, I'll have a Lego stream and a gaming stream. Friday gaming stream, probably Saturday, and probably Sunday as well. So I'm going to be streaming a lot on Kick these next few days. So make sure you're following me on Kick. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.